not.
Nope.
Unless it's overcharged.
Which I don't have overcharge rounds.
And no, it's actually setting for las weapons.
Alright, 9
Yeah.
damage.
9, you said?
Yeah, 7 plus 2, 9 damage.
Okay, you were shooting against a ranger. Roll. You didn't do cold shots or roll where and the body hit?
No, he did standard. 2 standards.
He's just fired.
Yeah, no, this is my first shot. 68.
Body.
Lovely.
And you did 9 damage, you said?
Yep.
You just see the energy of the last pistol shot reverberate off the armor of the ranger and do no damage.
Alright, and second shot.
Did they have that much armor?
They are Eldar.
That's a hit.
Yeah,
That's a 45, so that's a hit.
If 9 damage doesn't pierce it, nothing we have will. We don't have armor anti-armor.
It's because
weapons.
it's using a weapon with 0 penetration.
Yeah, but we don't
7
have penetrating
and-
weapons.
There's no
do.
damage.
Yeah, but you're the only fucking one.
I have
74, so
penetration
it's a chest
7.
at them.
Also,
Okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
you hit
I have
his
to go.
right leg. Problem is that you don't do any damage with this one.
Yep, that's fine.
If this goes on long enough, I might actually be back for my turn, so don't skip me or at least let me do it later, okay?
Okay, the
so-
next person
No.
is Toast. You are also.
So wait for me, guys. Thank you.
You are next to Deadbringer, more or less.
which is surprising considering I moved.
Yeah, you are next to where he started, then, if I say it like that.
There we go. I mean, I'm totally fine with magnetizing too, and him dragging me along. But yeah, no,
He's gonna be a
I'm
minus
going
20 for you if
to-
you're gonna shoot into the combat.
yeah, I'm not going to aim at the ranger. I'm going to step inside the room, tell the sororitas to watch our backs, and fire at the
Okay.
Pathfinder.
Okay, that's a minus 20 for firing into melee.
Is he in melee?
He's the one with the knife.
Yes, but was he the one that Ozzy was firing at?
No.
No.
So are they both in melee?
Oh, he's in Ozzy's face, more or less trying to stab him to death as Ozzy fired his 2 shots into the ranger behind him.
Okay, so is the ranger within short range?
The ranger is within 3 meters of Ozzy. So he's with. You don't get the minus 20 for that.
Correct. But is he within short range of me?
Yes, he is.
I'm assuming it's the last weapon, so yeah. Half the range of that is considered short range.
Which would be 30 meters, yes.
And this room is like 10 meters wide.
So yeah, I guess I will take a shot at the ranger.
Okay, roll
With
the
my
damage. Roll the hit
hotshot
then.
las rifle.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that's a hit.
Did you shoot standard or?
Yeah, standard. I'm not taking any
Okay.
chances.
Okay.
That would be...
It's 1 degree of success. You can only hit with 1 shot anyway, so.
yeah, it's more than one.
Roll for where in the body hit before rolling damage. Reroll the 100.
95.
Left leg.
Okay.
Okay, roll damage.
That's 4, alright. 10 damage, 7 penetration.
Okay, 7 penetration. You go for the armor, so 7 damage.
Awesome.
Yeah, I can tell you, you actually did quite a lot of damage to him.
Hmm.
Yes, the ranger sweeps around to shoot towards you since it's his turn, unless you want to shoot one more time. No, you moved to get a shot at the ranger, right?
If I had to, the room's a little unclear at the moment.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to draw something really.
Well,
It's like a small. It's a small square room that's on a corner of a building that they're shooting.
Yes.
We're shooting this way approximately. You came in from a door here.
Okay, so
There's Aussie and Pathfinder, and you had the Ranger down there. more or less.
yeah, I guess what I'm asking is, could I have taken that shot from this corridor without any penalties?
Yes, you could.
That's what I would have done then.
Okay, so you're gonna shoot one more time.
Yes.
How far would I move on a half? Never mind.
You move 4 meters, if I'm not mistaken, for half if your agility is 4.
Yeah. I was just thinking, where would I be on that drawing?
Second one's a miss.
Okay, you missed with the second one then.
Nah,
Yeah, I don't even have to check. I know it's a miss.
my half
Yes.
is a 3 movement.
Okay, so 3 meters more or less.
Oh,
Uh,
apparently my burst fire is a 3. Good to know.
yeah.
I'll have to keep that in mind in the future.
The Eldar Ranger shoots towards you, Toast, but misses his shot.
Mm-hmm.
It's
I just
locked.
locked
What
it.
the? Okay, you locked it now. Okay.
Yeah, I just locked it.
It was never locked.
The Pathfinder stabs towards Aussie. And misses again. Yes, their turn is up. Now it's forbidden as soon as he's back. But I'm gonna do it like this, since forbidden, you told for more or less in quotations, you told forbidden that you wanted to guard your rear, so he's gonna skip this turn. So we're gonna move straight back to number 1 then, I think it was.
Which should be Deadbringer.
Whoa. I think that's gonna be...
Actually, yeah, it would be Deadbringer. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah. Standard shoot. Pew. Wow.
Oh
That's
yeah.
nice. Oh yeah,
Okay.
it's on the Ranger, by the way, because
Okay.
he's not in melee.
We're gonna shoot one more time since you did a standard shot.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for you to see if I hit Aussie or not.
With 87 shooting the Ranger, you don't hit Aussie.
Okay, that's gonna be hit.
Okay.
Let's see.
You didn't move this time, so you moved like in 3 meters. You're 7 meters away from him, which is still short range.
So that would be 30, so 2 degrees of success.
Okay.
And then we'll check what damage it is.
Yeah. Check where on body it is.
Sure. 32.
It's body.
1d10 plus 4.
What's the
Gonna
penetration?
be 10 damage and no penetration because it's a shotgun.
He takes the body. He takes a shot straight to his body, falling out the window without taking any damage.
The Ranger.
The Ranger takes the shotgun shot straight to his body, taking no damage, but is pushed back to the window, which pushes him outside of the window, falling down.
Does he take any fall damage?
That you don't know because you're too far away from the window.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to get anything I can get.
Yes, now it's just Pathfinder left in the room.
Excellent, as far as we know.
Ozzy.
Right, I'm in melee with this dude. I'm gonna try and knock him down. Using
It's
the
an
knockdown.
unarmed.
Yeah, I know. It says knockdown, half, attack melee. Try to knock an opponent to the ground.
Please don't.
Which is...
I don't remember what the unarmed attack was again.
It's just weapon skill.
I know, it's just weapon skill, but I don't remember what damage it did, if it's just...
It doesn't do damage at all, it just knocks the opponent on the ground.
Okay.
Yes. It would knock the opponent prone.
Come on, low numbers. Yes!
You managed to get one left hook straight into the helmet of the Pathfinder, knocking him backwards on the ground, prone.
Am I technically out of melee with him now because he's prone?
He's still a meter in front of you, so you're still in melee with him.
I'm gonna grapple him.
Okay.
Dogfire.
Okay.
I don't know what a Xenos is, but I'm getting into freaking fisticuffs with it.
Okay, so you're gonna do a grapple. Okay.
Yep.
He's not a smart man.
Knocked him on the ground. You should back up. No! Jump on top of him.
Okay.
I'd like to think like I'm on my knees over his body, and you know how like you do wrestlers like just sit above them and just start punching down on their face
Okay,
while
you know
they're on the back. So I'm straddling him, like looking down at him with my fists and one fist and a gun, like ah.
Okay. So what do you roll the grapple attack then?
Do I get advantage because he's prone?
You get
Oh,
plus 10
do I get
for his prone. Melee attack against a foe that's prone. Where the fuck is it?
There you go.
Plus 10. Attacking a prone opponent with
Yeah,
melee
no, I
weapon.
failed.
Yeah.
I failed big time.
Yeah. He managed to avoid you grappling him, so he rolls out of the way. But he's now in the free line of sight for Toast, if you Toast want to shoot.
Huzzah!
Oh,
That's
fuck
my
yeah.
turn.
So are you shooting standard or...
He's not in melee range, yeah.
He is not in melee range. Now he rolled out of the way from Toast. Ozzy.
So he's still in short range, though.
Yeah.
In that case, yes. I will.
But he is on the ground, so think about that.
Fully prone.
Is switching my weapons a free action?
No. Unless you actually have quick draw.
No, I only have rapid.
Shooting a prone target is minus 10.
I know.
Getting up to point blank range is a plus 30.
The problem is if he's gonna change weapon and move in melee, he is gonna use up his action before doing anything.
Yeah.
Sure he can't use a half action to move close enough anyway.
He can move closer if he wants to.
Yeah, closer, but not point blank with a half action.
Not point blank, yeah. So if you want to shoot from 10 meters away, it's totally up to you.
I'm going to make 2 standard attacks from this range.
Okay, so challenging rating on them both since you can't use.
Yep.
Roll the damage. Roll the hit.
Oh, god damn it. Apparently I locked my dice. That would be 1 hit.
Okay.
I'll roll damage first.
Roll for where you hit first.
Oh! That's a headshot!
Left leg. Left leg.
No, left
Are you
leg.
sure? That's 100.
That is 0. Because Warhammer works on a 0 to 99 scale, not a 1 to 100 scale.
Oh, it is 2. Damn it.
Yeah.
So you hit him in the leg with the first attack, roll the damage.
Yep.
Thank God you didn't roll that trying to shoot someone.
That would be a grand total of 14 damage with 7 penetration.
Okay, wait one. 7 penetration, left leg, 14 damage.
14 damage.
So he,
does that constitute Righteous Fury? I'm not sure how that works yet.
He is very wounded. You almost severed the leg from him. So I'm actually going to give you a critical hit there.
And I'm back.
Yeah, that's
Where's
what I
the
was
turn
actually
right
gonna
now?
ask.
It's a kind of toast. We skipped your turn.
Yeah.
So
Can I play after him?
I would
Hold
recommend
on.
you wait one. I'm gonna get up the critical hit stats here.
Alright.
You using an energy weapon, you said?
Yes.
Energy. Where the fuck is energy? Critical effects, like.
I did roll it. It's a 9.
9, you said?
Yeah, I got tired of holding it in the air.
Oh! Oh!
Yeah.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
I need to make a toughness save here for the Eldar
Yep.
to survive.
Oh yeah, he's still alive.
He survives.
Wow.
Unfazed.
I can tell you right now, he only has one wound left after that attack.
Does that dealt no extra damage?
No, the critical hit doesn't
Okay,
do
yeah,
extra damage.
yeah,
It just
yeah,
gives
yeah.
you a chance to kill him or mutilate him, and now he's maimed. He
Who's
can't.
Righteous
He only
Fury,
has
then?
one leg left.
So what's
He's
Righteous
not running.
Fury then?
Say again?
What's Righteous Fury? Is that just a crit, or is it something separate?
Righteous Fury. What are you talking about now?
Righteous Fury is a thing in Dark Heresy. I don't remember what it does, though.
Isn't it when you roll a 10?
I'm gonna say. Where the fuck did you see Righteous Fury, by the way? Which page?
Shit. Give me a moment. I'm pretty sure I saw something to do with my homeworld, but maybe I'm wrong.
Oh,
No,
Righteous,
'cause I
Righteous
see.
Fury. Isn't that the Emperor's Fury or something that you
No,
can recover?
no, it's something that important characters, important NPCs and player can use. I don't remember the exact thing it does. I think it's like when you roll a 10 or something, you get to do either extra damage or some bullshit. It's like a critical hit, essentially.
Yeah, I gave him the critical hit
Okay.
for the 10,
Yeah,
so.
yeah. I'm gonna look into it just for future reference, but yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
take what it was.
Yes. Okay, I'm gonna say he is limping on the floor with his rifle trying to get a shot against you, Toast, since you just shot his leg off.
Aha!
Good luck, little man.
Found it!
Xenos.
Oh.
Righteous Fury, page 228.
228. I will do it after the attack here, so. He shoots you with his LL long rifle straight. I'm gonna see where he hits. He got a 12, so.
Page 227 for Righteous Fury.
Just write the page number in the chat. I will check. Yeah. 52. Hits you straight in the body, Toast.
Okay.
Lucky you. He hits you for no, sorry. He hits you for 13 damage and 2 pen.
What did he get shot by?
Ella long rifle, straight to the chest.
Is that a shuriken weapon or?
Accurate and felling. It's the Eldar sniper rifle, more or less.
Well, yeah.
You
Just
said
wondering.
13?
13 damage and 2 pen.
So 5 damage. I'm at 7 wounds.
Yes, that's his turn. His first shot. He's trying to. I'm actually gonna see here. Yes, he can use a second shot here, so he shoots again.
Ah.
Oh,
peanut
God,
weapon.
he's.
Let's see where on the body hits.
And
Body again.
40. Nice.
That is Cannon Toast, knocked unconscious.
Just give me a moment.
Where did it hit
You-
the? Oh yeah, the body.
You can.
9 plus 12, so think about that.
You know you can roll dodge at any time. That's a free action.
Wait,
Yeah,
Yes,
I'm
plus
sorry,
12
I
to his
forgot about the dodge. It's actually up to Cantos to actually remind me of it.
I'm not expecting you to say it, Maniac. That's for us to take care of. Same with a faith point. You can use that to induce a dodge as well. Not guaranteed, but not a dodge chance.
Yeah, Toast just went and did something.
Oh no, he's summoning the power of his demonic warp entity that's possessing him or something.
Toast?
Yeah, just a second.
Okay. So you're not gonna roll dodge for any of these attacks then? For this last attack?
Yeah, sorry, I was reading what Rage's Fury does because I want to know what it does in future reference, because it might have actually stopped him from attacking me in the first place.
It would have given me extra damage, sure, but I gave you a chance
If it
between...
gave me extra damage, even 1 point of damage would have been enough to take him out and causing an attack to not happen.
I know.
However, yes, I will try to dodge.
It is too late to think about it.
Yes.
Okay, roll the dodge then. This is your last chance to dodge because otherwise you get 21 wounds and 2 penetration.
Fate point, fate point.
Yep, more fate.
Don't forget to roll Emperor's, what the fuck it's called, so you can regain a fate point.
I thought that was part of the roll of the fate, but I might be wrong.
There is actually the fate limit. If you roll, if you after you use your fate and roll better on the roll that you use the fate point on, down to like +6 or whatever it is for you, you get a fate point back.
It's 7 for me, and no, I haven't so far.
Okay.
And well, here's my fate roll. Fuck my life.
Oh, no.
I'm gonna be nice since it's the second episode and stuff like that. So I'm gonna say the shot hits you in your chest, but the energy, thanks to the wound you gave him before of the rifle also somehow got damaged in the attack you did against him, which makes the second attack lose all its potency, which only makes it so you take 2 wounds after all armor and toughness are counted away.
2 wounds after everything?
Yeah, after everything.
So that would be 9. I'm still standing.
Yes.
Go unconscious. I want to keep that weapon. I don't want it damaged.
No.
The Eldar then looks at its weapon and throws it away with disgust as it more or less fizzles and dies for him.
Praise the Emperor.
Yes, that's his turn. Forbidden.
What is going on essentially?
I'm injured as fuck now.
There's a one-legged Eldar lying on the floor.
That's it? What happened to the Pathfinder?
That's a Pathfinder lying on the floor.
Then what happened to the other?
He fell out a window.
Yes.
Just like that. He just fell.
But that'd have been good.
Well, we haven't checked yet. I'm gonna stick my head out and see his life.
Run to the window and look for him.
Okay.
And we do as such the moment
Can I
over.
just move to point blank range and fire on him?
Then you use your whole turn.
Yeah, a half action to move and another half action
No, full
to
action to move. It's 10
Why?
meters into the room. And what's your full...
So I basically wouldn't do anything of the whole fight, got it. He's how far? Wait, hold on. It's a full action to move 10 meters?
Full action to move 6 meters for you.
Oh,
You can
Okay,
see
so I
it in the
can't
movement
move.
part.
I can't move. Alright. So I can just fire on him and still consider short range, correct?
It's minus 20 because he's lying on frozen ground.
No, that's dodging mod prone.
Okay,
It's
shooting
minus
10.
10.
Minus 10, sorry.
But because I have plus 10 from the shotgun and plus 10 again because it's at short range, it basically handles down to a plus 10, correct?
Yep.
So I'm gonna fire a normal shot,
Okay.
so plus 20 in total. Yeah, no, that doesn't
You
even,
miss.
that doesn't even remotely hit. I shoot again. Gonna miss again. No, 44.
No, you actually hit.
Okay.
Roll damage.
That's... God, I forgot the damage bonus of this piece of shit.
Get the other leg.
Give me...
If it's combat shotgun, then it's +4.
A D10 plus 4.
Okay, so after reading
Yeah.
Righteous Fury and how it works, critical damage works completely different. By the way,
Yeah, I usually don't use critical damage, so I
yeah.
haven't used it
Oh,
much.
so I deal 14 damage.
No, you roll another D10 and add half of it to Righteous Fury, if I'm not mistaken.
What?
You got a 10 on your damage line, which means you roll another D10 and use half of what you get on that one.
You roll a d5.
Okay, so basically I... Okay.
Yeah.
So
one.
1. So 11 plus 4, which in
Okay.
this case is 15. Which is...
0 damage.
No, Righteous Fury, you just roll on the critical damage table,
Okay.
but it's with a d5 instead of a d10.
Yes,
Oh, okay,
which is
okay.
why we divided D10 by 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got a 1, so I'm gonna take out impact. Roll where on the body hit, Forbidden?
Righteous Fury is relevant based on the part you already hit.
45.
45 or 45?
45.
It's on the body.
So body, okay. Impact effects, critical effects body, and he got...
He got a 1, but that's D10 table.
Yeah,
I'm
roll a
wondering if
D5 on the table.
I'm wondering if it's supposed to be a different table, or maybe you're only getting up to the 5
No,
effect.
you can only get up to a maximum of the 5th degree with the Righteous Fury.
Okay. So to use
However,
all
though-
10 is a different thing?
Criticals are only
Yeah,
supposed to
it's-
happen whenever you roll
When you
twice
don't
of whatever
have-
their current wins are.
Basically, when you can't start taking critical damage when you don't have any wounds anymore. Like, you can start taking critical afterwards.
That's for person, so...
Yeah, it's
So yeah, the target can only take
For
a half action
NCPs, you
next
need
turn.
double their wound maximum, so... Second, 1. Blows the target's body away, steals breath from his lung. The target can only take a half action next turn. So you lose his action, but he's dead anyway because of 14 damage. I can tell you that right now. Because he can only block 10 of it, so he's dead.
And now
You
I
get
run to
total
the
kills.
edge and look down for the guy who fell.
You don't see anybody down there.
I'm not surprised.
ass.
He got away!
Neither am I.
What's happening in camp?
You look
no.
towards the camp. You see that the Adeptus Mechanicus person has managed to run into the ruins below you, hunted by the slow-moving grave guards.
I
Being
see.
hunted.
I
By the
pull out
big
my
boys.
long
Sir.
lines.
Oceana,
Pull
can you
the
do anything about these wounds? Pretty sure
Hey,
the other
Tech Boy,
person
look.
actually get hurt.
Yes.
I'd like to give half a glance to the tech boy and go, "Hey, tech boy, look, alien tech, there on corpse."
Yes. Wraith guards. There. Very
It's-
dangerous.
It
Yes.
sounds
Big
like
bad
two
people.
idiot talking. Like the guy is like, "Take here, yes." Autism level 100.
But Oceana, Forbidden, are you able to actually do anything about my character's wounds?
I don't even
Yes.
know what happened to you. Can someone
I-
give me a resume? I wasn't there, for fuck's sake.
He
Just
got shot through the chest.
I
roll
took
some
2
dice
shots
and
to the
then you fix
chest.
him.
No, but poor
He was
mother.
penetrated. He was penetrated twice. All right, there you go.
Okay, so how many wounds did you take?
I'm at 9 wounds right now.
Okay, then can
Out
I
of
roll a
12.
Medicaid test? Can I roll a Medicaid test on him?
Okay, roll the test then.
Well, they're getting fixed
And
up.
Woo
I'll
is
take some
getting
elder
completely
weapons.
bugged out with his mic. That's constantly getting
That was
like every
Probably
Deadbringer.
2 fucking
kidding.
seconds.
No, that was
Yeah.
Deadbringer.
Oh, was it?
Yep.
Huh.
Wait, what?
Let's take it.
What did I do?
No, you
Apparently
talked
your
at the
mic is
beginning, you
annoying.
bruised that.
Your mic is annoying. Okay, so I heal you for 9 wounds. Because
For 9 wounds.
I have 4 degrees of success, and it heals you for my intelligence bonus, which is 5, and the number of degrees of success I have.
Alrighty.
And since I have literally invested 90% of my experience into buffing my intelligence and my Medicaid,
I'm
and I
not
have a
arguing
medkit.
with it. You're
So-
the most useful member in this squad. You die
just
last.
Whoa. Okay,
You die
remember
last.
one thing. I can't heal you anymore. Okay?
Yeah,
I can
I know,
only
but
heal you once.
Yes, I know. Still,
Okay.
you die last.
Thank you.
That means he's gonna execute you last himself.
Probably.
At least I,
mean-
know I can't get killed for heresy because I can't get corrupted.
Sororitas.
Uh,
You know too much. Blam!
I'm looking over the camp with the long ladders. What do I see? What chaos state is it in?
You see most of the tents burning, you see Eldars running here and there, you see the Wraith Guards moving up towards your building, hunting what looks to be a Adeptus Mechanicus person.
Okay, I'm ready to bet that it's Slade's character.
Yeah.
I'm
I
gonna.
was actually
I
trying to
feel
get
like
that. Trying to get the mechanic's fucking attention. We're going to get the hell out of here.
No!
while everyone's bandaging, can I take a pot shot at one of the Wraith Guards with the long ladders?
I'm gonna be picking up whatever
Yeah, I'm
sidearm that ranger or pathfinder had.
Slade, so
Yes.
you see a fully armored guardsman of some kind standing on top of a 4-story window, waving at you. What do you do?
I guess I will approach. Well, wait. I'm presuming I was the one that came running out of camp, fleeing gadgets everywhere, right?
You were flinging gadgets everywhere, and you're now being hunted by 6 Wraith Guards that are continuing shooting at you.
Yeah. I'm gonna go to the fleshy meat man and get over there really fucking quick, cause I'm starting to run out of explosives and gadgets, and they're definitely not metal. It's heresy. I'm gonna go over to them as quick as I can.
Yeah, because you have just 6 giant death robots trying to kill you.
Yes. I do not appreciate the death robots of the fucking fleshies.
Yes, I would recommend that you roll an athletic check. It's gonna be a very hard one.
Okay, let's see. What's my...
Let's see if you
Oh.
manage to get your thing to shake.
I don't have training in athletics.
While he's trying to do this, can I
Yay.
switch to my long last to try and give him some support fire?
If I'm not mistaken, Slade, you still have 1,000 XP to spend
God,
since
who
Baker
is-
hasn't done it.
Okay, I'd spend that real quick then. Since I was unaware of that.
Yeah.
Yes? Okay.
You can do it quickly if you want to. You
Uh,
have
can I-
everything. You have everything in front of you if you want to spend experience up here in the board
I...
over here.
Okay, yep. 1 second.
Yes.
Okay,
Let's
so
level to beat the current challenge.
Athletics. I have general. I do not believe I have strength. Oh, I do not. Okay, so I have 1 aptitude. How much does that cost?
It's gonna cost you
Double up.
200 for the first, 400 for the second. If you want to upgrade it further.
So, grand total of 600 to bring it up to 2 levels.
Yep.
Alright, you know what? We'll pull up athletics to a +10. Because that's
Okay.
going to be really useful. That brings me down to 400.
Ouch.
I think that might actually be
Jesus.
Slade's.
I don't
Whose
think it's
mic
mine.
is doing
No,
this?
I think it's when you're
No,
turning
I
your
think,
when you're stopping to talk. It's like
I
giving
think
a
it's
static
Deadbringer.
burst.
Yeah, I think it's Deadbringer.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
cough
it's
a
that
lot.
big.
Yeah,
It's
Deadbringer.
Okay,
Deadbringer.
yeah, oh yeah, definitely.
It's
him then.
becoming annoying as fuck.
Yeah, sorry, I cough a lot, and sometimes I'm not able to hit the mute button in time. So
No,
it's
I think it's because
I
you
would-
mute yourself.
Yeah, I think it's because you're muting yourself.
My
Yeah.
microphone has an electronic disconnect. I can flip the microphone up, so I'm doing that, and I'm reaching for my mute button for TeamSpeak at the same time. Sometimes the cough is coming before I would hit the button, so
Yes.
it's either I cough out
Yeah,
loud
yeah.
or it's the click.
Yeah.
I
Get
think
move on.
coughing out loud would be
Fix your
preferred.
skills quickly here. Now you have 400 experience left.
Alright, we'll also pick up awareness, and that should be good for now. So we'll have
Awareness,
200
okay.
left over.
Awareness unknown, you said?
I'm sorry, what was that?
You picking up awareness unknown.
Just awareness, the skill.
Like
So,
the
yeah,
base
no.
level.
Known
Trained.
plus 10 plus.
He was
No,
getting 2 levels,
known
so
is
that's
plus
trained.
0.
Yeah, I know. I'm just wondering if it's taking up plus 0, plus 10, plus
Oh,
30. Plus...
yeah, okay, yeah, sorry. Yes, known.
Okay. Okay, that's was that 400 experience for you?
Let's see, awareness.
600 experience
Yeah,
total.
that would be full cost since I don't have perception or fieldcraft.
That's 300.
Okay, so.
You have 100 left.
Alright, so in which case we're good. We'll leave
Okay.
that extra 100 for whenever. Awesome. Okay, so now that I'm no longer gonna immediately die.
Roll the.
You're
check,
going
yeah.
to immediately die.
99.
Um,
68.
let's see, that uses agility, so that'd be 45
Athletics doesn't use agility.
Okay, well, oh, it's an strength. Oh, fuck. My strength is not that good.
Oh, Jesus.
So you
Sound
fail
fine.
then.
That's
Sorry.
a big fail.
Okay, you Toast, you see this AdMech person just stumble over his feet and fall less than 20 meters away from the building you're waving from the 4th floor from.
Did the sound come there
Yes.
right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yes.
waited a second
Well-
after flipping microphone down again before unmuting TeamSpeak, so TeamSpeak for some reason just stores the click. It's really stupid.
Yes.
Yeah.
Toast. Or whoever that can think they can do something.
I believe I
Covering
can.
fire. I've got
So-
my long lads out too, you know.
A grenade would also help.
We have none.
Ping the front one in the face, shoot at it.
Yes. So Ozzy, you also have a long las that you kindly reloaded after I informed you I stole your goddamn charge pack.
Yeah. We're just gonna ping the fucking front one, aren't we?
We are both going to, I assume, take standard shots, 2 of them each.
Don't want to do suppressing fire?
We can't with these weapons. Mine is
No?
perpetually set
Okay.
to overcharge, by the way.
Okay.
I
yeah.
never take it off overcharge.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, I guess we're gonna just take 2 standard shots at him.
Do you switch yours to overcharged?
I don't know how to. Well, I haven't. Mine's not modified for overcharged.
You don't
What's
have to
going-
modify it. Las guns have this setting by default.
Is it just double ammo then?
It costs, actually, if I remember correctly,
Is it maximal or overcharge?
the highest setting las guns have. For a long las, it switches it up to 4 consumptions, so you have 4 shots with it. I believe is the way I worked it out.
10
Yes.
shots.
Yes, 10 shots.
Yeah, fine then. Let's put
It
up
gives
to
you
overcharge.
plus 2 damage and an extra 2 points of penetration.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, it's plus 1 damage.
Oh, sorry, plus 1.
Overcharge mode. It's on page 154. Last weapon variable setting. The standard weapon as a variable setting. The standard last weapon as a variable setting option, allowing to fire a higher powered burst. It may be set to overcharge mode, dealing plus 1 damage, but using 2 shots worth of ammunition per shot fired. Further, the weapons may be set to overload mode, dealing plus 2 damage and gaining plus 2 penetration. In this case, it uses 4 shots of ammunition per shot fired. And if you set it to overload, it loses reliable and gains unreliable. So you can jam it like hell, basically.
You can jam it at 92 or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's worth it, to be honest.
2 overloaded shots coming your way.
91.
Yeah,
Okay,
same here.
both of you roll for the hit then.
It's
And
91
plus-
or higher to jam.
Oh, fucking
Yeah.
fun.
As
Hey,
admin,
that's a
I'm
hit.
sure I can do
Whoa.
something to make it a bit better.
Yeah, Ozzy misses while you hit with your shot.
Pew, pew,
Alright.
pew.
Do I roll to see where I hit?
Yep.
That would be, I think,
The head.
That's a head.
Hey,
That's
a headshot.
Roll for damage.
Headshots.
That is a
Oh!
10.
I'm getting the head critical table for you.
Is that critical
it's-
to the head?
Did he? Wait,
Not
he just
Jesus.
Actually,
crit?
the way that works.
You roll a d10 and take half of it on the critical hit table.
No. That's for
What's this,
Righteous
Adam?
Fury. Critical
yeah.
damage is whenever you roll in
Yeah, but
excess
you
of
roll-
whatever the wounds
I know,
are.
but you're using your Righteous Fury now, but because of the 10.
I believe Righteous Fury was for damage.
Righteous Fury happens whenever you roll 10 on damage.
Yeah.
Yes, which
Yeah.
you did.
Just roll 10 on damage.
So
Or a
I'm
10 on a
taking
D10,
out the critical hit table just because you hit 10 on the
Yes,
table.
okay.
You're gonna have to roll a d5 on this one, more or less.
That would also be a 5.
Yep. And a blast of energy envelops the target's head, burning his face hair, crippling his skin, causing him to scream like a stuck in crocs. Additionally, losing his hair, is blinded for 1d10 rounds, stunned for 1 round, and the permanent fellowship damage. So I would say like this: you hit the rape guard straight in the face. He stops moving. His mates stop moving with him. And
Wow.
yeah, more or less, you notice that they are not moving.
Okay, so I dealt.
Roll the damage.
I already
You rolled
did.
10 and plus what now?
10 plus 5, isn't it?
He has an extra plus 2 from
Yeah,
overcharge.
so
That's
that
what
would
I mean.
be. Yeah, that would be 15 and 3 pen.
15 and 3 pen.
Yes.
Penetration.
So that's
Full damage.
Also,
to
to have actually got that Righteous Fury, I would have had to at least dealt 1 point of damage.
I can
Hold
say,
on,
I
Chen,
can
are you
say-
using your odd shotgun or just your normal las gun?
I'm using my long las.
Oh, okay.
What was the total damage of the shot? Was it just 15? Or
It was 15, 3 penetration.
Okay.
I
I can
think.
tell you
Let me
right
double check
now,
that.
you didn't do any damage at all with them.
Alrighty
It
then.
should
So I
have
dealt
dealt
at least
3
1 point of damage.
damage.
That means this thing
Yeah.
has at least 18 armor. Holy shit, we need the melter to get through that. Yeah, let's go. Let's
Yeah.
fucking go. Without the melter, we're fucked.
As they
Oh,
stop
plasma.
moving, you see one of the Falcon transports right up and stop next to them, and you see one Eldar come out, load up the wounded one, and the rest of them are moving automatically into the transport. You see that the rest of the Falcon transports and the jet bikes are moving towards the archway in the middle of the square.
We need to fire on the gate.
I'm just gonna ask Maniac, where do you read the stats from?
Page 111, Dark Heresy, second edition, I looked it up.
Okay, I'm just reading in enemies without. That's 14 armor in that one. Total.
Toughness modifier. Don't forget.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
with toughness modifier.
No,
They have-
toughness modifier is 58. That's 5. And then you have 14 armor, which is
No.
penetration 2.
No. I checked the table just to make sure how those bigger numbers are supposed to be used. The small number is the armor that comes from the armor you're physically wearing, and then the bigger number is with every bonus added. So it's 4 armor just from the armor
Oh,
they
okay,
have.
okay.
And then plus-
I was reading it like a PC character, so
Yeah.
sorry.
Oh, so I actually did deal damage.
You did 1 damage to him anyway, so 2
I
damage total.
regardless dealt 1 point of damage.
Yeah.
But
I get the point now. I've been using. That's why the fucking Rangers didn't take that much damage
Yeah.
until those came in.
yeah.
I couldn't find.
Congratulations, you managed
So
to
is that
scratch the
ranger
paint.
dead?
I couldn't find the ranger stats, so I couldn't check that.
That's in the core rulebook 416.
But would that ranger be dead now?
Yeah, I would say that Ranger would be dead, but
Awesome.
we're just gonna skip that for now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just
don't
gonna say
need
that
to-
it looks like the Eldars are fleeing in terror, more or less.
We don't need to go and do things in the past.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
It's fine.
I was actually.
No,
just
the Eldar
curious.
transports seem to have everything on it. That camp looks deserted at this point, and you see that transports are moving straight towards this Webboy gate that you don't know is a Webboy gate, if you get my point.
So do we
Just
fire
what's
on
the
the
point of
escape
retreat?
mode or just let them leave?
Take
Kind of
take your least valuable weapons and just take some pot shots in their direction to make them seem like we're actually caring.
Well, so I mean, Mr. Stormtrooper, it looks like they think an attack is on the way.
so
My name is Volk, thank you very much, and yes, that's what I want them to think at this point.
So Maniac, while they were medicing, was I able to just take whatever sidearm the Pathfinder had?
The Pathfinder didn't have a sidearm. He had a small wraithbone knife that he tried to stab also with.
Okay, then that's the thing I took.
Xenos boy, I'm taking that freaking bone knife. You can keep the fucking.
The
rifle.
problem is I don't have actually the stats for the bone knife.
I don't care, I just take it. Nonetheless. I tried
Okay.
to say that while
So
they were
he
medicing,
has a-
so...
He has effectively a chunk of wraithbone the size of a dagger.
I'm fine with keeping that. I bull rushed the fucking idiot, like an idiot.
And did you actually accomplish anything while doing that?
Are we gonna run back into the past when they were medicing? And have you bull rush me and do all that stupid stuff now?
Because I can tell you, I would have already solved that by pointing my freaking hotshot glass gun at his face.
You were a little busy being treated, though.
I'm being treated. Doesn't mean I can't one-hand something in somebody's general direction.
Okay, so you're gonna take a shot against the
I'm
convoy
not taking
that's
a
leaving.
shot, but I'm telling him to... Sorry, hold on.
Can I see any infantry still like getting on board of the ship, or is it just?
The only infantry you see is the riders on the jet bikes.
Can I shoot one of them?
You can try.
Go ahead and take a shot. You can certainly try.
No.
No.
Jam.
Hey, is that still set to maximum setting?
Yep.
I don't use it on maximum settings. There's stormtroopers that you do this. Okay, this seems good.
Yeah.
This explodes. Why?
No,
didn't
that's
explode.
plasma. That's plasma. Calm
Yeah,
down.
no,
it's not
it
a
just
plasma gun.
jams. It would just jam if it actually does. I can't remember if that is a jam.
Had we had
I-
the plasma weapons, this wouldn't
It
have
is a
been so
jam.
bad.
You got
So, yeah,
92,
you
so
just
over
jam.
91.
Yeah, your last gun jams, that's it.
It jams. I look at you like, why do you use this setting? It's useless. I turn the setting back down and unjam the gun.
Because I don't like shining flashlights at my enemies. That's why I use that setting.
That is a very valid point.
Okay,
Like, the
now
last pist-
Slade, I'm gonna say it like this. You managed to just, thanks to them stopping the Wraith Guards and the LR starting to flee, you managed to get up to the building to take cover before any of the transports come up to shoot you.
Okay, awesome.
I'm going to go
I
talk
would-
to this little man
I'm
we
actually
just
gonna
kind of put our
have
lives on the
Slade
line
roll an
for.
awareness check.
Oh, thank God! I just.
Oh,
Where, okay,
God.
what's my? Please tell me I have. Oh fuck! Of course, my perception is shit. Okay.
Don't feel
well, at least
bad.
we're
4 of
trained.
us already failed.
I'm having a very
Uh,
acute premonition
Deja
that we
vu.
have just passed something
Oh, there we
very
go.
bad in the building. Like, we just passed like a fucking Necron, like.
Hey, 2. I got a 2. Yes.
Well, I
That's
feel
like,
like it's
I
a
think
scorpion.
that's
It's
3
like the
degrees
gu-
of success
the
because I
guys-
have 27 perception
And you are trained.
and I'm trained.
He just presses his fingers against the side of his head and is like, I see everything.
You, yes, Slade. You
I
go
sense
into
toasters.
you go into the corridor. As you turn left to your left side, you see a space marine-sized object holding 2 crossed swords, leaning against the wall. Kind of familiar to the things that've been hunting you all the way up here.
That wouldn't happen to be a Wraith Lord, would it?
No, it would be a Wraith Blade, though.
Okay.
I think now is a good time to exfiltrate.
No
yeah.
No shit,
I'm
Sherlock.
just gonna make my way up to everyone else, because fuck touching that thing. If it's not moving, I have no reason to go after it.
I mean, let's be real right now. Without Adeptus Astartes, I think we're all going to die if we have to fight them in a straight fight.
I
Yeah.
mean, it's a melee specialist. It's a Wraith Blade. Fuck that. I'm just gonna, bolt upstairs to where I
You're
think
gonna
I saw
Usain
them.
Bolt upstairs.
Be glad you didn't get hit by the fucking Wraith Cannon, I can tell you that.
I know. I would have been dead.
Oh, man.
It's 5d10s.
Yeah, I would have. Yeah, I would have been instantly dead because I don't have that many wounds.
You know what? At this point, I can say, woo, at least I dealt a point of damage.
Yeah.
You scratch the paint.
You did the critical,
happy.
so yeah.
I'm happy
What
I got
were-
a punch
no.
in the face.
What were you saying
I
about
dealt more than 1
flashlights
point of
earlier?
damage.
What were you saying
You
about
did too.
flashlights?
Yeah, I dealt 2 points of damage.
Congratulations, you're probably the only stormtrooper alive to ever have done so much damage with a flashlight.
Yeah.
Yes,
To a Wraith guard?
you
Fuck
you
yeah.
hear the quick footsteps of a person. Next time you find it. You you hear the quick footsteps of the person running up the stairs towards where you are.
What do I manage to loot from the
Well-
body?
Yes. Do Deadbringer's looting and shit first, real quick.
You find 2 Eldar plasma grenades.
And a shiny knife, I guess.
Yeah, more or less.
I'm also
What about that rifle he had?
The rifle is broke.
Yeah,
Oh.
it
That's
went
fine.
boom.
You can fix it.
Actually, he isn't.
Oh,
he
exploded.
hasn't checked to the ranger downstairs yet.
I don't
There
think
isn't a
any
range
human
downstairs.
Yeah,
ever
we didn't
has
see
managed
him.
to. I don't think any human ever has managed to fix any kind of Eldar technology.
Probably not, but
I mean, you can try, but whoa.
As it
It's
really
not gonna
is
kill you.
so advanced.
Yes,
Anyway.
Slade, you enter into the room where you see
you
what
enter
is
the
it?
room to a bunch of freaking lasguns pointed at you.
It's like
Whoa,
two
whoa,
people
whoa,
with
whoa,
combat
whoa, whoa.
shotguns and las guns pointed straight at you.
I just put my hands in the air and my mechadendrite goes straight up as well.
Do you actually have one?
I do. According to the sheet, it says I have a. Where was it?
You have a monotask server skull. I don't see a mechadendron.
Yeah, under talents and traits, oh, that's talent. Whoops,
In 5
never
words,
mind.
prove you're not a heretic.
I'm sorry, what was that?
He's a
Pass
heretic.
the
Shoot.
test.
No, like, I physically didn't hear what you said.
I said in 5 words or less, prove you're not a heretic.
Praise the Omnissiah.
Good.
Good
To be
enough.
honest, your first words are even better.
What were your first word?
I'm sorry, wait, what? That was actually a much better pass. Because, you know, a heretic would at least have a set of 5-letter words set down in cement beforehand.
For chaos!
you just hear everyone firing at once.
It's like, he's a heretic! Fire! Wait, shit!
It's like in 5 words, prove you're not a heretic. Hell, chaos.
So, I lower my hotshot las rifle.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't have Mechanendrite, but you do see the servo skull, you know, like kind of just pop up above my head.
It's so cute.
Wait,
If you touch him, if you touch Toaster, I will dissect your limbs.
You know,
You
Slade,
realize
you
you're
still
talking
have.
to an Adaptasaurus.
I'm just gonna say this right now, Slade. You have minimal augments and cybernetics. I can tell you
I
that
know.
right now.
I saw I'm a failure of an AdMech.
so you won't allow him
Or
to
you're
buy a
hurt.
Mechadendrite with Fellowship? Like the starting gear? I'm not sure
No,
what rarity that is, but-
he took actually the monotask server skull instead of Matrix, but
No, I mean...
he
You
Yeah.
have the bonus items in addition to your starting items that you pick yourself.
I don't. Yeah, actually, I don't think Matrix has used his starting items. Pre-starting items he can take.
It's got to be scarce or better. Rarity.
I might.
Yeah, but he
I
also
think I had a slight problem. I have everyone at 999 ping.
Hey,
Jesus.
you can ignore it.
I don't know
Yeah,
why the
those-
fuck the ping is so high though.
Those starting things can, I guess we can grab them here in a couple minutes.
You can go through all the books and check any item that has scarce or less that fits that isn't Tech Heresy more or less. You can use.
Except
Okay.
for Biotics, since he gets scarcity too lower for those. So he can get, what is it, scarce there and... or scarce and... What is the scale again?
Scarce, average, common, and something else.
Okay, so
No,
180 for cybernetics.
Above scarce, is it just
It's-
rare
look.
and very rare?
It's
Rare, very
uncommon.
rare, and near unique.
And
Yeah. So.
Yeah, so you can get Biotics up to very rare with your
Yeah,
starting
no-
points.
Okay.
There's also extremely rare there.
So up to very rare. Awesome.
So scarce, rare, and very rare.
Don't forget that you only have one weapon. You might want to get a second weapon of some kind.
Yeah, so
Like
I'll definitely
robot
use
boner.
one for a weapon.
You can use you can get a Mechadendrite if you want.
Which book is that in,
let's
actually?
see.
It's page
Uh,
182 in the core rules.
Yeah, I see.
You can get a saber dog.
I would say subskin armor is also amazing, because it stacks with any armor you get in addition.
Hey,
It
you
is.
mecha boy!
Yes. So
Are you good with explosives?
Uh,
I haven't used all my experience, so yes!
what does explosives use? I have no training.
They
in
Let
don't-
me,
explosives.
let me rephrase that. How good are you at improvising explosives? Because we need to blow a gateway up so that we don't have to deal with these shitheads in the future.
So, I might have a
Maniac,
solution.
what would improvising an explosive be? What role?
That would be. I'm just gonna get up the
That
character
I
sheet.
think
Wait,
that'd be a trade roll for an extended test. I
yeah, it
believe
would. It
There-
would be
there's
at
an entire
least two.
section.
It would be two trade rolls, if I'm not mistaken, to
This-
improvise something to destroy the gate with.
And, yeah, I'm going to send her a call now at this point to the Psyker.
Yeah, crafting. Crafting type of items, survival items, take use items, trade items, blah blah blah. Basically, in page 98, there's the entire section dedicated to crafting.
Just tell me if it's armor, and I'll be able to do it.
So, Slade, I want you to roll two
Armor
trade
roll,
rolls
sorry.
to configure that request a toast that for you.
Okay, I'm guessing those are standard rolls, or what do I...
Those are more or less roll against initiative with -20. Intelligence with -20.
Okay,
I'll
intelligence
move up
Ooh,
to-
that's...
That's a failure.
Yep, that's one failure.
I'm just gonna tell Can of Toast, like all
That's
silently.
Big failure.
I might have a
Very.
solution.
97. Fuck.
You can tell him that you can't find the proper items to make an explosive.
Roger that.
Yeah.
So-
we don't have what we need here.
So,
Oh,
Hold on, quick question. What
Xerxes.
trade skill do you need?
you
Don't
have
fo-
a
don't follow it
solution?
right now.
Well, I'm an armorer, so I tinker with things, so I'm not sure if it's trade armor.
No,
No,
it's not
no.
trade armor.
Yeah, I think there's a trade skill that's called improvised or something. Improvised or something. But I'm not sure.
Xerxes, you have a possible solution to go around this problem?
I may do. I just
We-
walk up to you and say silently,
Mm-hmm.
it might be best just not to mention I'm a heretic for now, and we're also going to use xenotechnology just with him.
As long as he gets the solution
can I
finished, I'm
roll
going
awareness
to
to
ignore.
hear that?
Yep.
Got lucky.
Lucky.
Got very lucky.
So yeah. I have a potential
There actually-
solution for our problem.
There actually is no, I'm looking at the trade skill, there's no actually improvisation thing.
Okay, that's kind of annoying.
I think the thing closest to it is actually armorer, which is used to design, upgrade, and forge weapons.
Isn't there a weapon specialist in trade?
That's armorer,
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait,
and I'm
what?
probably the best one to use it.
Armory is
No, I
kind
think
of...
I think I have stats are roughly equivalent
What-
to yours.
Okay,
If
best question. Would you describe
Okay.
a grenade as weaponry?
Who has the highest logic?
there's also
Probably me.
scholastic law which would apply, which is to make the chemistry behind it. Like a chemist would know the chemistry on how to make a bomb, while
I
an
do.
armorer
That's also
knows how
true.
to put a mechanism together. This would allow for, I don't know, a cooperation between two party members.
At least two.
That means
Uh,
we could cooperate. I'm trained in chemistry.
I'm
There
trained in armor, are you?
is chemist, cartographer, cook, explorer, linguist, loftmancer, or what the fuck it is, mortifactor, performer, prospector, shrimshar, sculptor, shipwright, soothsayer, technomat, and void fater, more or less.
Voidfarer.
Voidfarer.
Voidfarer, yeah.
So yeah, armor applies to, you know, putting the entire thing together. If he has gunpowder and stuff available, that completely applies to him putting it together an explosive. While a chemist would help in making an explosive from just complete nothing based, or base chemicals.
So you need to have one person either have a chemist and armorer, or specifically those skills separate.
I don't have trade chemist. I have scholastic lore chemist, but I don't have trade chemist. I do
I
have
have-
trade armor, but
So
I have trade armor plus 10.
Why is everybody
But-
going
okay.
for weapon specialists and shit?
I don't know. I decided I'm
The-
going to
the
be the
problem is
mechanic
that-
dude.
I wanted to talk to you for the whole week about a mechanic that was annoying me, notably in the chemistry part. But since you didn't want to talk to me, so I went for that.
No, it's
So-
just that I would have forgotten most of it until today. That's why.
Because the big problem is that basically all of the drugs that I can use with chemistry that have any useful effect in combat are addictive. The problem is that addiction is so freaking... I can't cure it basically with Medicaid, and I wanted to ask if you could give me like a Medicaid chest.
I would actually say with the stats I see right now, your Soritas can actually make improvised explosives.
Okay.
Hey, another quick question. If I were to take bionics, would they be of good quality or poor quality to begin with?
Good call.
I
They'd
think
have no
they're
quality.
Normal. They have no
yeah,
quality.
they're no quality. They're standard.
Yeah.
Okay.
is there any you're wondering about?
Can I just
Like
make
what
an
they do?
improvised explosive by strapping some charge packs together?
Let's just say that
Yeah, you
I can make an explosive substance, and you can make an improvised canister for it.
but
I
No.
would say skip it right now. You're talking over each other just to get to a point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So
this is completely moot. I have Elder Plasma Grenades. And I've informed Can of Toast, hey, I have a solution. When you two are
We
bickering
are
about
using that solution.
The heretic one.
As far as I'm concerned, I'm not the one handling them.
And you also don't know
Alright,
shit
there
about
you
this
go.
being heretic. Yeah.
So I would add 1 heresy point to Deadbringer.
Wait, really?
Another good point for me being a heretic and doing what heretics do. But yeah, I know.
Yes, and I would add 3 corruption too.
Jesus.
Jesus.
I didn't even know heretic points were a thing.
I don't know, didn't you have like a bonus using Xenotech, you got less corruption points or something like that?
Not as a
Wait,
class thing. There is an ability later that I'm going to get, which gives you basically an intuitive use for alien weapons, so you can
Wait.
just pick him up and figure out
Okay.
how it works.
So using Xenotech gives you corruption points?
Yeah,
It's because it's breaking the codified law of the Empire.
Mm-hmm.
but corruption
So
is
he's
actual.
just going to mutate if he keeps using Eldar weapon.
Yeah.
He's gonna gain mutation by chaos.
He seeks improvement, so he starts drifting towards Siege.
Yep.
Yeah.
Changes heresy.
Okay.
Jesus.
Except I haven't actually improved anything. I'm just picking up a weapon to use.
He's just throwing a fucking grenade, pushing
Yeah.
a button and throwing it.
You're
at a
making an improvised explosive using Eldar grenades you found in the battle.
No, I'm pushing the
Uh,
on button
no.
and then I'm throwing it.
I was asking the mechanist if he could make an improvised explosive. He said he couldn't. And Deadbringer's character came up to me and said, I may have a solution. Which was pressing a button on a grenade and throwing out the gate strings.
I'm still, because he has the quest for knowledge and everything like that, and thanks to him actively searching out Xeno attack, I would still give him the corruption.
How many?
I gave
So
him 3.
3.
3?
Considering corruption is basically just how far you've fallen into chaos, I don't completely agree like Forbidden brought up.
Nah.
And as far as I can see, there's no heresy counter on the book.
No, because you have the heresy
Yeah.
counter, I just gave you an heresy.
Which I like, I enjoy.
Yeah.
Yes, are you gonna move out to the square then as you see the last Eldar enter into the gate? Or to the portal or whatever it is.
Yeah, I'd say I'm not going alone.
Yeah, let's go. We'll move together towards the gate.
We're moving up to it. I'm staying back.
As you see the last
Pussy.
shadow enter into the archway and disappear, you notice that you're alone in the square.
Okay.
Everyone just disappeared. Did we blow this thing up?
Seems to be an advanced teleporter of some sort.
I have
Shame I
no
can't
idea what
study
it
it.
is.
But
We need to destroy this. We need to destroy this blasphemous
yes,
artifact.
please calm down. How close is the thingy to the closest wall? Like, yeah, a place I could jump behind for cover.
It is 20 meters away from the archway.
And like cover on the ground.
There is no cover on the ground for 20 meters around the archway.
Hey, quick question. Kitten has basically been like away for the entire session. Can we have him like arrive by hearing all the commotion or something?
Yeah, we can say that
Yeah.
You arrive now, Kitten, into
I
the
actually did
square.
say earlier that I sent out a bot or comm to him.
Yeah,
Nobody heard me though.
I heard
I
you,
wasn't
just
there.
that I got dragged astray by some fucking
Yeah,
armorer
fair
skills.
But-
Fair enough.
Oh, I thought that was Kitten rolling the armor stuff.
No.
No.
Meow.
It was Ozzy, I think.
What's up? We're actually doing something, or are you just saying my name?
I'm about to punch your character in the throat.
Why? What did I do? I've been doing nothing.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's kind of the point.
I've been sitting here watching you guys argue with each other about throwing a grenade at a warp gate.
I've
Okay.
also been sitting there watching.
Just do it.
So
And
yeah.
then
Just
arrive
fucking
and
destroy
say,
the gate already.
So yeah, has
Yeah.
Kitten arrived?
Yes, Kitten
Yes.
arrived at the other side of the square for you.
So I'll motion him over to, hey, come here,
I
little
go
boy.
there,
As I also move closer towards the gate.
well, I go there and ask if they had any fun.
And I ask you, hey, you wouldn't happen to be able to push a button with your psychic power, would you?
What button?
Well, I have this little orb here that I'd like you to activate. You know, we'll just stand over there behind the wall, and you'll turn it on.
Are you sure
you
you
do
want to
that?
trust a Psyker with his telekinesis power of the plasma grenades?
Well, I'm gonna be behind the wall, so yeah.
Okay, fair
20
enough.
meters away.
Okay.
So yes, Kitten, can you do that, Mr. Psychic?
Just looking at if I have that one, but I don't think I have a kind shield. Or what the fuck is it called? Just I'm on a shitty PC and a shitty internet, so it's slow to load in.
Let's see. Is there an actual psychic power for that?
Yes, there is a shared power.
Let's see.
No. I don't have that. I only have much of. I can only kill many people.
Okay, and I assume we can't just assume a Psyker would be able to just shift a thing. Maniac is set off the table to have him just.
Wait
button.
one, I'm gonna check his character sheet first. You
Well, I have
actually...
telekinetic control only, but it's good because
I'm just thinking,
that's...
like, in Star Wars, you would be able to assume a Jedi, even if he didn't specifically have the power, he would be able to shift a small object a little bit.
No, that's actually a power within Star Wars, so... where did you actually write up your psychic powers?
In the place where I need to. It's on the 211th
Oh, I see them.
page.
Telepathic link, telekinetic control is the closest thing I can think. That or crush.
Oh.
I'd say either crush or telekinetic control.
Okay.
I would say the gentle...
telekinetic control. Do a telekinetic control.
Alright, so I
Sorry.
do it, I guess.
Okay, I'll place one grenade next to the warp gate, and we'll move 20 meters away behind the wall. And by that I mean I'll move even further down whatever corridor it is, and he'll stand there and look at it.
Move and manipulate an object at range. That's telekinetic control. So it is definitely telekinetic control because you manipulate objects at distance.
So it's telekinesis.
You roll against your willpower.
Oh god.
It's a routine
Oh.
test. And the
Please no
range
botch,
is
please no
10
botch,
meters
please no
times psi rating.
Jesus fucking Christ.
You know you have fate points.
Alright, yes, I will spend one because I haven't spent any of them.
Damn it, Toast.
Yeet!
That looks good. It's a plus 20 test. So it's 28.
Just
She
checking.
makes. He has 47 willpower. You make it.
Yay.
You manage to manipulate the grenade just at the base of the archway to make them explode, collapsing the archway and the teleport or whatever, you don't know what it is. The webway collapses on top of itself, more or less.
Not them. It. I only placed a single one.
Yeah.
So we blew it up using the plasma grenade.
Yep.
Yeah.
Slade! I want your honest opinion as an admech on this one.
Okay.
You just saw what looks to be a plasma explosion from a small ball that you didn't recognize.
Okay.
So,
That. I mean, what exactly are you wanting? Like, it's clear that isn't Imperial tech. Like,
Logic.
I'm sure I would know that the Imperium does not have plasma grenades.
They do.
We actually do.
Oh,
Yeah,
they
we
do, but they are bigger than
The guys
plasma.
will be
Yeah.
the plasma rifle.
Basically-
the plasma grenade.
Either you see it as a pattern of plasma grenade that you don't recognize, or you see it as actual xenotech, depending on how well you see it, I guess. If you want to do a check on it.
Forbidden lore check or something.
So, do I need to make like a logic check or?
Logic,
what do I
yeah.
need? Okay,
I would
let's see.
Yeah, logic is best. Because it's not forbidden
Uh,
law to check that it's not Imperial.
Okay, good. I'm trained. Intelligence 38.
But you can check if it's Xeno if you have that forbidden knowledge. Yeah.
Yeah, you
Nope.
would be able to point out which scene it is.
Failure.
So yeah, basically,
Okay.
there are so many plasma grenades patterns in the Imperium. You just shrug it off, essentially.
I'm just gonna say you have one more logic check because they asked you for an explosive and then used one.
Okay. Come on. Fuck!
It's even worse.
Even worse.
Spend the points,
Yeah.
why not?
You know what? Fuck it. Why not? Let's spend a fate point.
Oh god, are you serious?
Yeah, I'm serious.
Yes.
14. 2 degrees of success.
The logic does not compute that they ask you first to make an explosive and then use what looks to be a plasma grenade that they had stashed away all the time.
Pardon me, friends, but was that a plasma grenade I saw?
Yes, it
Oh,
was
yeah.
what we were saving for a more desperate scenario.
And it also does make sense when we asked him first, and then I came and introduced the solution.
Yeah, you
If-
pulled it off the Xeno's body.
I would actually have him roll. I would actually ask you Toast to roll a deceive there.
Hey, the thing I actually took at level up.
I'm also pretty sure Ozzy just said they took it
Well,
off
I'm
the
pretty
Xeno's
sure it
body.
failed, but
Fate
Depends
point!
on the depends on the difficulty of the test.
Yeah.
How difficult is it?
Is this the type of
mean-
admech that basically doesn't have a brain anymore?
Because he failed one of his tests and won one of the other. I don't know how you calculate the degree of difficulty in that kind of test. Like, you calculate like they are both their
I would
willpower
need
and
a plus
you.
40 to succeed.
I'd say, however many degrees of success he had, is going to offset, like, whatever Toast rolls.
And you are absolutely right. I did say that.
Yeah,
Slay.
so Ozzy just told me that it was an Eldar plasma grenade that they used.
So he just gave it away.
going to fucking murder that guy.
I just looked at like they're like trying to cover it up. I'm like, yeah, it's Eldar. We just blew it off a corpse.
Okay.
Can
You
we just
see
kill him?
two red glowing eye sockets staring at you.
Can
What? We
Can
don't want
I-
to lie to the friendly ad mech.
can I text with my armband thingy? Or does it have to be
Oh.
voice?
No, you cannot text.
Okay.
By the
thought
way,
so.
I have decided on 2 cybernetics that I want: the utility mechadendrite and the auger array. If I can get those with 2 of the 3 things that I have. Yeah.
I look at Ken and go, look what? I'm about to do a fucking supply run to get you crack missiles and grenades. Don't look at me like that. We're fine.
You do realize he controls all of your funds, right?
Yeah, true. But I'm getting these.
He controls all of
for
your
him.
fund. He's the only Inquisitional agent here.
You're
Like,
starting to
the
getting the
jump-
sense of a massive amount of bloodlust being directed your way.
I look
You
behind me
get
like
the-
there may be an enemy behind me. But
You
no,
you,
it's
you
not.
get premonition, imminent butt rape.
Premonition, my arm just exploding. Like, oh, thanks.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah,
Did he?
You can take the both photos, as you said. I was just in the bathroom, so sorry.
Okay, awesome.
How far away is Ozzy currently? From me and
All right,
Toast?
so where would
10
I
meters?
Not far enough.
would I label those under gear? Or...
Yes, you would.
Okay. So
I don't want to dance around the bush. I'll just tell him what's up.
Okay, now that you have destroyed the Elder Webway, you notice that the fog that was around the area is starting to die out even more.
Great. So they have a
Good.
teleporting thing that also generates fog to fuck with people.
Let's see what
Fantastic.
AdMech person says to this revelation.
Yeah.
see, I'm actually
And
checking.
then we'll react afterwards. Because that's
It
the
doesn't
logical order
say
of events.
anywhere about whether I found my hardliner or something. So,
Your choice.
in the sake of being interesting, I'm gonna say normally I would disapprove of using such technology, but Eldar are subhuman.
And we did save your ass.
Yes.
I
That being
am-
said, I
I-
am sorely tempted to report this use of heretical technology to the Forge Master.
Would it help if I produced an inquisitorial rosary?
No.
I kind of lift an eyebrow up at that. Like you, an
It's
Inquisitor.
purely an agent job.
I'm gonna say it
Exactly.
like this: Slade, you gained 5 insanity and 2 corruption.
Fuck!
Why?
Hey, Xerxes.
That carries
at least
you,
you don't
dude.
have to-
The problem is like we're gaining insanity and corruption for weird reasons. I find that strange.
It's because
like...
he's ignoring it,
Hey.
so he's getting insanity for ignoring it. And
Hey,
the corruption against because he's ignoring using heretic technology.
Yeah, but that's still 5% of lethal corruption,
Hold
of
on.
lethal insanity, because... Shit.
Hold your numbers. Hey Xerxes, at least you don't have to worry. You don't have to worry about him finding out about your crude gun.
What?
Do you even know he has one?
Yeah, do you even
Yeah.
know he has that?
Pretty
No.
sure we do.
Because he never
He's never
actually
pulled it out in front of us.
He did.
I did
Wait,
reload
when?
it to a sniper round as we were moving into the building. And Ozzy was point man.
I
Yeah.
thought
Far,
you
far
showed it
ahead.
at base. Like, look at this.
No,
No.
It's only the Inquisitor when they like
Yeah.
church
the-
things.
When the Arbites checked me, that was when it was revealed. Otherwise, it's
Okay,
hidden
let
under
me
wraps.
rephrase that. Let me rephrase the entire thing. At least you don't have to worry about the elder Wraithbone knife you have.
Do you know he has that?
Yeah, because I asked for it. He said no.
Did you see him taking it?
He took a swing at me with it.
He didn't. The Pathfinder did.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure I would have checked the body over to look for it because I was like, oh, that's
Yes.
a nice knife.
The
Then,
question is,
then we have
did
to
you
go
know
in.
where it went?
Yeah,
Then
I
we
know
have-
he went straight for the body and looted it.
Then
Yeah,
we
just
have to
trying
go
to
into
butt fuck each
discussion
other
of
now.
what order
Can
stuff
we
happened.
make a vote
Get
to
the move
execute
on.
Ozzy's character?
Yeah.
Get the move
Just-
on. Don't get stuck on
Yeah,
single
alright.
fucking things here.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Oh, by the way,
Portal's dead.
first off,
go.
why in the name of the Emperor would you turn back your back upon the Amnesiah's glorious technology with such heretical technologies? Referring to the Wraithbone
With it-
knife. And then, second off, you guys also do know there is a, what was it, a Wraith Blade Master?
No, we had no idea.
You don't know
Yeah.
exactly what it was, Slade. You just know that it was something similar to the guys hunting you.
Yes, and there
Oh.
appears to be one of the Wraith thingies down there, except with 2 swords.
Okay, then we should probably get a move on ASAP instead of
Yes,
sitting
I
here
would
and
agree.
talking.
Yeah.
But before you
Yeah.
do, the knife. Dispose of it.
Do we have to go through the discussion about which order stuff happens? If I get to keep...
I'm just gonna raise my auto gun. Dispose of the heretical
I
technology.
raise my weapon I raise my weapons as response. I'm like not even listening to a conversation, but I see you raise a weapon against one of my
I
allies.
just
I
raised my
immediately
open palm to the face of my helmet and just fuck's sakes. Alright,
It is one thing.
I can
anything
just
that
grab one of
Xenos
you.
that you did, anything that's Xenos that you got from this city, put it on the ground. We're leaving it.
I'm collecting artifacts to hopefully find out more information about them.
Collect them on your
And
own
that
time,
is
not mine.
That is not for you. That is for the Adeptus Biologist to take care of.
For a moment, we're... Like I showed you the Rosetta, we are Inquisitors on a mission.
We're not. None of us is Inquisitors.
No,
One of us
we're
is an
Inquisit-
agent of the
We
Inquisition.
are Inquisitorial agents on a mission. Or acolytes.
You guys
We are
are
here
acolytes,
to figure
I'm
out the
an actual
mystery.
fucking agent.
Apparently it's not too bad, since you haven't said anything about what happened to every other Adeptus Mechanicus on the entire planet. Can't be that bad then. But move first, talk about this later.
Just
Yes.
leave the damn knife behind.
I'm not gonna give you more insanity, Slade. I'm just gonna say that it's gonna bother your character all the time whenever you see the bringer.
Okay.
Does the knife have a lot of runes and writing on it?
It has runes on it, yes.
Yes. Then, a compromise. Will you let me transcribe the runes and then toss it? I'll do it as we move. So I can reference them later.
Maniac, how heretical would that be for me? Like, if I were to...
As long as he gets rid of the weapon itself, for your part, you're fine with it. The fucking
Alright.
thing that he transcribes the runes, that's up for Orxinos.
Yeah.
Okay. Very well, that is an acceptable compromise.
So,
Also, at this point, you now notice a mechanendrite spiral out of my back.
you just have a normal
And
one.
make
It's
a
probably
what?
not hidden.
It
And
is,
make
well,
a
it's
what?
a utility
Saber
one,
done.
so...
Oh yeah, that's the tentacle
I
one.
can't hear. Mecha what?
Yeah.
Mechadendrite.
Right.
aka Cyberdong, aka
Yes.
metal tentacle with tools
Yes.
attached.
Oh, okay. So you
So,
I won't
before
make a bad
Maniac
joke.
says that the Wraith Lord is upon us, let's just say we're moving. Instead of sitting here talking and then we'll
Yes.
talk on the move.
I walk next to Volk and I tell him, I think we better make a report to the Inquisitor.
I'm already working on it, sort of.
And
Right.
while we're walking, at a moment where Oz is far away from me and Wolf,
I'm following behind you.
well, I'm just waiting
I'm
for an opportunity to whisper to Volk. And when
I'm
that
also going to
happens,
stay near
Yes.
the guy with the Wraithbone knife to make sure he disposes of it as soon as he.
Yeah. I'm just
Yeah, I'm
walking and
sticking
transcribing
very
it.
near.
The moment it's transcribed, I'll toss the knife.
I would have you roll something specific then, the bringer.
Yeah.
It is gonna be a forbidden lore check, and if you succeed in it, I'm actually gonna give you a forbidden lore Xenos Eldar without training.
Like, you could say I'm doing that later, because currently I would just transcribe the
Okay.
runes and nothing more.
Okay.
Analysis
So,
comes later, perhaps at end of
Yes.
session.
Yes.
So,
So you toss it aside as soon as you transcribe them.
I've recorded runes and just toss it aside for research. And data analysis is later.
Yes. You want to talk with Volk then, you said?
That's just when Oz is far enough away that he won't hear me
Hold on.
whisper.
I'm watching the I'm watching the AdMech guy, and as like he looks away from where the tossed knife is, gonna try and sneak and stealth. Sleight of hand.
Roll a
grab
stealth
it.
roll.
Stealth. Okay.
Yeah, stealth roll.
What page is that auger ray on, so I know exactly what it does?
Is that an opposed roll by any chance?
It
29,
is-
1 degree success.
If it was really, really good, I'd say there would probably be no chance for noticing. If it was kind of good or bad, just maybe
Maybe
a
1 to
chance
2
check.
degrees of success. I don't know how.
That's
I've got
just my
11
opinion.
points. Below
You
that.
roll, and the guy with the most degrees of success wins. So I'm just gonna wait for Slade to tell me what the auger ray did.
I don't think it would affect this, but let me see.
Doesn't it improve your awareness?
Cybernetics 180.
Well, considering
I'm
we're
going to
trying to
check
get
right
away
now.
without getting killed, he'd probably have the auger ray scanning behind him.
I'd be having it do a full sweep all over.
It Since it's a common, it
Here we
functions as a
go.
standard handheld aspect, so you have 50-meter range of awareness.
Yeah.
And that's
Okay,
It's
suppressed.
actually 20.
Yes.
It's 20.
Oh, the 20-meter range?
175.
Yeah, auger array, 20
Yeah.
meter limited range.
But you also get the plus
No,
20, I
that's
believe.
oh sorry, that's
Yeah,
that's the poor systems. That's the poor system though.
Okay,
It's
there
a
we
no-
go.
he has the- it's the
Auspex
normal one.
scanner.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's normal Auspex. Okay. So plus 20 bonus to awareness.
No, you
Use
have
as a free action. A character. Okay.
you have plus 20 bonus to awareness and 50-meter range.
Yeah, the
Okay.
poor system is 20.
Woo. All right. So that would be what's my awareness? That'd be perception. So that'd bring me up to 40 perception. 47 perception.
You're gonna roll degrees of success here against yourself.
Oh,
That would be. Let's see. So 47 perception,
2
2
degrees.
degrees of success.
40 agility.
Yes,
20
you notice that Ozzy's character moves in behind you, and after you are like 25 meters away, he dips down and grabs the knife as quickly as he can.
Put it down.
I look at him like, oh god damn it, throw it away. Yeah, that's just easy. I just throw it further into the ruins. Like fuck it.
I was actually trying to roll awareness to see if I spotted this, but I didn't.
I'm gonna call up to the. What's your official title? Are you a throne agent or interrogator?
You may call me Volk.
Volk, you must get your acolytes under control. They are committing tech
I'm about to
heresy
start putting
left and
holes in
right.
some of them.
I do not.
I could turn them into servitors. They'd be much more useful. Servitors. Yes.
Servitors.
Distinct
The guy was like
probability.
servitors. Yes.
Yes, servitors. Come, Toastman.
Not yet.
We have things to do.
Naked men.
We will find out what everybody's fate is once we leave this planet.
Yes, you
Whoops.
make it back to the research station that you were stationed out of, Slade, and you notice that there are no bodies in. You notice that the gun marks and the gates have broken since last you've been here.
Okay, I'm gonna call out. Do I know binary?
Yes.
Yeah.
So to a good degree, at least.
Okay. Wait, hang on. I don't have a voice input,
Wait,
so I
You
probably
notice
couldn't
a
speak up.
truck sticking through the front of the compound as well?
you just hear motherfucker in binary.
Pretty much. I pretty much just scream motherfucker in binary. Well, I guess the Archmagos is no longer available.
Is there anything you want to tell me, Debringer, or?
Yeah, I'm just writing what I thought my backstory was.
Oh, okay.
That's just what I'm writing in the Discord.
Alright.
I guess I could just say it. My backstory is, I believe in the Imperium, I believe in it being the solution for humanity. I just disagree on the notion that xenotech should not be used at all. I believe that we should exploit the xeno as much as we can, including technology.
Yeah, but that's still heresy out of the AdMech and the Order Xenos point of view.
Yeah, sure,
So-
but that doesn't mean I meddle in the war.
I know. No, it's just that you searching stuff that might be considered forbidden knowledge, despite
Yeah.
it being Xeno, can give you corruption. So... Where were we?
We are standing out in front of it. I just pretty much cussed the building out in binary for being destroyed.
No, the building isn't totally destroyed. The building's main gate is broken. There's blast marks after auto guns and gamma guns shooting back at each other. But there's nobodies nowhere, and there's like broken doors.
I'm
Here
gonna
and
send
there.
Toaster in.
So,
That reminds me. We should test the food to see if there's some metal in it. Maybe they just threw them into the
Hold
food
on.
recycling plant.
Isn't this just our base?
yes.
Yes.
Floyd,
Yeah, I'm just gonna walk ahead,
status
like,
report.
during the sector.
Wait, who are you asking for a status report?
Floyd, our pilot.
Yeah, nothing really happened over here. We heard some explosions a couple hours ago, sir.
Yeah, that's not surprising to me.
At the gate, you also see a massive monster truck kind of bus with a dragon kind of skeleton head with like Texas Longhorn horns on it.
I'm
Okay,
gonna
Lodged
brother.
to a wall.
I'm gonna
Lodged to a
turn
wall.
to Volk, or your character is Volk, right? Or
Yes, I'm
okay.
Volk.
I'm gonna turn to Volk and I'm gonna say, your handiwork, I presume, crashing another instrument of the Amnesiahs.
I'm just walking past both of you guys and straight towards
I
the base
literally
at this
pointed at
point.
the person trying to stroll by casually. It's his fault. Again.
It's not my fault these things were made for Ogrins. Walking by.
Why has no one purged him? Why has he not been sent to servitude as a servitor?
We are
Because
asking
I'm
this
the only
question.
one with only one with information in the underworld.
Like I literally turn towards you and I say, we are asking ourselves this question every single hour.
All the more
Minute.
if he's an underhiver, all the more reason they're good for nothing except servitors.
Volk, I whisper to you.
Yes.
It seems he might even be actively trying to harm the mission.
I'm not going to say I didn't consider that.
Yeah. I'm thinking he might not be worth just his
I
connection
turn
to the
around.
underworld.
I turn around, walk back, and go, "Look, I'm forced to be here.
Oh yes,
I have
when
a explosive on
when
my
I said I
fucking
whisper,
wrist."
when I said I
How
whisper,
close
of
is he to
course
me?
I meant I shouted as loud
He
as
is
I
5
can.
meters away,
Okay,
so
sorry.
I wouldn't say that he's close too.
Okay, fine. I'm just continue walking. Then, whatever.
Okay.
Before he starts to walk away, I'm going to get within 2 meters and fucking shoot him with my fucking hotshot las rifle.
Okay, really?
And because don't complain
Yes,
that people hate
I'm
you
done.
after literally being an asshole with everything you've done. Like
Yeah.
the Xeno thing and Slade, that's particularly a dick move.
I
So
mean,
expect other characters to literally hate you.
Oh yeah.
my character's already ready to turn you into a servitor. Like, no ifs, ands, or buts. All he needs is word from the Inquisitor, and the brain will be scooped.
What have I done to
I'm
the
not-
fucking AdMech?
I'm not
You
even
tried to
doing
pick up
this
the
out
Xeno
of personal vendetta or anything. My character has had it up beyond the eyebrows with your
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah. Are we going to have to do an
As
intervention?
you
But like,
just move into range, Toast, you hear the pilot call out that he has a message from the Inquisitor, and she's waiting for you to answer her call.
sweet.
It doesn't
He
take
senses an
take a
ex
shot.
machina.
Alright, I start walking off. And
That
go
was
to
an ex
Floyd.
machina if I've ever heard one.
Yeah, just out of character, RC, you're being an insane that guy. Like,
What do you mean,
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
guy?
what-
have I done?
what
that
good
considers
You,
have you
having-
done
you're
for the
being an
party?
asshole, and if you continue, someone is going to shoot you.
yeah, you've done nothing good for the party, as I recall.
The only
Right,
thing
so I should
you have
kept the-
done.
I mean,
That
no,
is
I mean,
good.
you can be
You-
a quirky idiot. The problem is being actively an asshole is
Yeah,
going to
you've
get you
used
killed.
basically every single
Like-
opportunity to cause havoc
No.
and mayhem.
He
Yeah.
has done one good thing for the party.
He almost got himself killed.
No, he got us the freaking Ogren bus.
It's
Oh,
busted now.
so
I'm
you're
not
not counting the combat where I ran in and started punching a dude.
Yeah, going head
The-
first.
just-
You
not-
actually more handicapped us without
Taking-
aiming than actually
So
doing
you
damage.
prefer him, the sniper that did 17 damage in one shot, to be shooting that rather than trying to fight me off with melee?
Now, RC, from a character point of view, you running in there, it doesn't make good impression of you. It shows you being careless and probably going to reveal us at some point. You don't even consider stealth, basically. It's not a
To
good
be
thing.
fair,
Like, yeah, you did it good
Yes.
out of character, but in character, it makes you even less valuable.
To
The
be
other
fair,
reason-
in character, the guy in front of me was running and charging and doing exactly
Yes.
what I was doing before.
as a stormtrooper, it makes sense for me to do that.
Yeah.
He's
He
a
I was
close
just
quarter
mimicking you all the
specialist.
time.
He ran into an explosive. Assuming that there wasn't any more explosives after that, not smart. Yeah,
I was
anyway.
kind of popped on adrenaline at that point.
Yeah, fair. Like, not going to try to say what you did then wasn't a good thing, because it was
Yeah, it was
out
good
of
for the
character,
game, but it didn't leave a good in-character impression.
to be honest, the thing that was almost just the thing that pushed me just that much further was trying to take the dagger. If you hadn't have done that, I wouldn't have tried to kill you.
To be fair, I was gonna try and take the dagger, and then I was gonna slip it under like freaking Xenoboy's bed one day, and then just give him a heads up, like, yeah, your dagger's under your bed. I made sure to grab it for you.
Well, I did put the
Yes.
drugs in your backpack.
I don't know about
That's
those yet. I haven't
fair.
had them.
It's just everything that your character has done so far, just kind of built up.
Yeah.
Like, I can overlook a
I
couple
understand.
of
I
things.
can tell you, Osi, right now. I understand totally what you did in the spaceport with examining the slave collar and everything,
Yeah.
making it
Yeah.
explode. That's
It all-
totally within your character as a mechanic.
Most of the stuff you've done sort of makes sense for your character. It's just,
Like,
It's very annoying.
when you bought the house, of course you couldn't know what state it was in,
yeah.
or what it was. When you bought the truck, you saw it, and saw it's not exactly a stealthy vehicle.
I said,
fair,
"Now,
though,
can I
I've
buy
wanted
something
that.
better?" And he said, "No, you don't have the money." I was like,
Now, the
All
only
right,
question
then.
is this a vehicle that's often, like, very commonly used? Do you see them all around the place?
There
Just
are
a-
some
Okay.
mining settlements that use vehicles like this, yes.
Yeah, but since that was cheapest vehicle, are there a lot of people who use that for personal use?
Not for personal use directly, it's just
Um,
that they built so many of them to transport people between settlements.
So there's a
just-
lot of them.
Yeah.
If it is still something that can be used stealthy, yeah, that's still a positive. Because we don't know how, well, stupid you were in the negotiations.
Always,
Yes,
I
I'm
was-
gonna say, Toast gets the message. You get your machina. Just keep in mind that don't blow your character up in the first few seconds if you get one point.
Man.
By the way, I
Is
suppose I
anyone-
should introduce
any-
myself finally.
Is anyone that's
Oh.
wounded, by the way?
I'll get your name once I'm done with Inquisitor.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
Inquisitor stuff happens first.
Inquisitor, what do you want?
I think I'm gonna go make the cat.
So
He's gonna need it.
I got your message that there were some interesting happenings on the planet, like the Imperial Guard Regiment deciding to leave despite I'm not seeing any orders from the Lord Militant
Indeed.
General Solar.
Yes. Could you possibly deal with that? Because I'm dealing with Elder and fucking crazy people.
You know, you should be able to take care of the squad I handpicked for you. It's of course a test, you know.
I should rephrase that. Dealing with one crazy person.
You don't get everything in your own way.
I know. I'm not arguing that, Inquisitor.
But if you
Just-
feel that the performance is below substandard, just send me a message and I will consider it at the end of your assignment.
I've almost issued a las rifle to his head already.
That doesn't bode well for patience.
It does. You know how many things he's done in quick succession to push that patience.
You don't know my situation.
That sounds like an escape from reality if you don't know how to deal with your own situation.
Can we just
Acolyte.
lock like Ozzy and the Inquisitor in the same room for 10 minutes and look how many bullets she puts inside of his body?
I mean, it's either
That's a
like
thing for later.
we can start taking
For
bets
later.
on how long she's going to torture him before finishing off.
"Who's
For
in
later.
the closet with us? See, no one left but Gore."
Yeah.
Forgive me, Inquisitor. I'm used to dealing with competent guardsmen.
You know the competency of our
Semi-
citizenship is very low nowadays, right?
Semi-competent guardsman, I should have iterated.
At least there's the commissar to root out the very stupid ones.
Or you are dealing with criminals.
However, though, Inquisitor, the regiment that was assigned to this planet leaving is perhaps a very bad thing, since I have already found one Eldar warp gate on planet, which we have dealt with.
Eldar? Don't
Yes.
tell me I lost
Okay.
won the fucking coin toss just because I don't want to fucking call and ask them to come.
Them?
You know, them.
Ordo Xenos.
Yeah. Well, to be honest, I get the feeling there's a hell of a lot more here than just Xenos.
So, is there
We
anything that's stopping me from pressing the exterminators button then?
Give me a week, and if you don't hear from me by that point, feel free to press it.
Okay, you have 1 week. By the way, what was this that the sororitas didn't find any Adeptus Arbites or Minstorum or
That's the
DCRT?
next thing we're checking out.
Okay, you need to have confirmed answers within a week, or I'm pressing the button as you stated.
Yes, to be honest, we found the Eldar when we went to check out our base of operations.
Anything interesting about the Eldar over there then?
keep
A
mentioning
bunch
the
of
fact
Wraith
that-
guards,
Yeah.
at
that's-
least 7.
Okay, you sure this wasn't just a small scavenging party gathering up what they needed?
It's a possibility. I won't exclude that. There's a Pathfinder, at least. I think a Pathfinder.
Yeah,
There
it
was
sounds
a
like a
ranger
Pathfinder. It sounds like you're describing a Pathfinder party, like coming out with a small squad to investigate the planet, but
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah, that's just what we found at our base. Also,
Are
our
they still
base
there?
is- No, they're. We managed to get them back through their warp portal and closed it from our end.
Okay, that's good. What was the second thing you wanted to say?
The second thing is our base is apparently abandoned Mechanicus stronghold.
I don't know the mechanics for abandoning stuff.
You should mention
Well,
it's been attacked by last rifle.
it's been attacked by las rifles. A lot of them, by the looks of it.
Auto gun, not las rifle.
Auto guns?
Yeah, PDF don't have las rifles.
Okay, so all the shots going into the base were auto rifle,
And everything going out was gamma rifles and shit like that. So
gamma
yes.
rifles and stuff. Okay, so
Gamma rifles,
yeah.
you can always add mech directly.
okay, that wasn't clear when you originally described it,
Yeah.
When I first described it, I said auto gun, but between the week you actually took it as las rifles.
but yeah, that's what it is.
Yes. No, that's interesting, definitely.
And there's nothing left here of them except for one person we found exploring the Eldar ruins.
Okay, does he have any idea what's happened?
Haven't questioned him yet. Your call came in before I could.
Okay then, come send me a report as soon as you've debriefed the last survivor of the Admex then, and as I said, you have a week on to find some definitive proof
Yeah.
that there's nothing going on
'Cause
here.
if I'm not alive in a week, yeah. Alrighty.
Yes.
Have a good
so
day,
the
Inquisitor.
message- And so the message ends without any goodbye from her.
I literally smashed my face into the nearest wall.
I would not recommend doing that. It tends to have abnormal effects on fleshy bits.
I have a really good helmet between me and the wall.
Still, I've read some of the biologist reports.
You get a very pointed stare through the helmet.
I just
I-
politely hand you a
My
cup of
mechani-
recaf.
My mechadendrite pops over my shoulder, and Toaster comes back and is over the other shoulder. All three of us are staring at you.
I would assume we wouldn't
My
be
stare is more imposing.
in an inquisitorial debriefing.
I just silently hands you a cup of recap, like hot recap that I just made.
No, thank you. I will pass.
I shrug.
Come,
and
Mechanicus
drink.
boy, whose name I still don't know.
Oh, yes,
So-
Magnus. Magnus Leonis.
Were we part of the entire questioning or outside? Because right
I would
now,
say it's only Comatose left.
yeah, because right now
Yeah.
people assume they were standing right next to him listening.
Well, yes, come, Magnus. I need to ask you a lot of questions in really short succession.
Very well. The way, Rock.
Bulk.
Bulk. Yes, of course. Apologies. And I will follow him.
Okay.
Inside the base at one of the tables, you see me sitting down.
No.
Like,
We're doing this inside the shovel, the only place that I consider
Oh,
to be
that's
safe
nice.
from you guys.
well, I'm sitting inside the base, just tinkering with my armor, and there's a piece of paper that right next to me says, "To get from Underworld." And there's like a lot of scribbled things
Jesus.
down.
Deadbringer, you're not Admech, are you?
I'm not doing that in character. I'm keeping jokes to text chat to not bog down everything.
Fun to be sure. That's all.
Okay. Magnus, I believe it was.
Yes.
I'm going to start with the straightforward question. Do you have any idea what happened to the rest of your brother around here?
Maniac, do I have any idea what happened?
No, you really don't.
I have no feffing idea.
Did you hear anything?
No.
Nothing heard, nothing seen, nothing smelled?
That last part doesn't even make sense, but considering where you found me and God damn it, Deadbringer. But no. Last time I was here, everyone was alive and as well as you would expect them to be.
Very well, and I would assume you've heard nothing of the outlying areas or the Hive City a day's travel away, roughly?
No, I've been busy scavenging,
I see.
looking around for stuff.
And how long ago would you say the Eldar became a problem?
Maniac, did I even know about the Eldar?
You knew about the Eldar. You've been
Okay.
kind of playing hide and seek with them for the last couple of months.
Okay.
So
Oh, he's still alive.
I would say for at least 2 months you've been playing hide and seek with the Eldar Pathfinders.
Would you say he's learned enough to get forbidden lore on them?
I would say no, he wouldn't get forbidden lore about them. Because he hasn't studied them, he's been avoiding them, if you get the point.
They've been a problem for a couple months now.
And how long ago did you see your brother around here?
When was the last time I saw everyone, Maniac?
You left for a scavenging mission 2 months ago and have been avoiding Eldar ever since. Since you accidentally activated the web gate.
Oh.
2 months, about.
Good to know. At least that sort of removes one problem.
And what problem would that be?
Sorry, talking out loud. Bad habit.
That still didn't answer my question, and I believe we're trying to build a mutual understanding here.
Well, I'm supposed to be here investigating disappearances of
Add the admech to
officials
that.
and just kind of in general. And apparently you don't know anything about the disappearances yourself,
Well,
which...
a couple months of hide and seek with Eldar hat on your tail and trying to hide them while simultaneously.
Yes, not blaming you for not being out of the loop. However, if given the mass disappearances and such,
Wait
I'd
a
say
minute.
this is probably something that's been in the works for much longer.
That I cannot answer.
I'm saying this probably excludes the Eldar from this current predicament.
I wouldn't exclude the Eldar from any predicament. They love to mess with human affairs.
I would not say that they can be completely excluded, but I get the feeling this is... I'd say possibly. I'm actually leaning towards Tyranid at this point, but it could be Tau as well.
Tyranids are on planet.
Can you deny it a possibility?
By the way, how much?
Yeah, Gene Stealers are Tyranids, but I thought they were.
No, Ozzy, you're definitely a heretic.
No, I'm
You're
not.
definitely a heretic.
In Slade's eyes, you're a heretic.
Oh yeah, no, you committed quite a bit of heresy. You and
I
Deadbringers.
touched a knife!
He's an
Correction.
Adeptus Mechanicus.
No, what you did was you tried to take a knife after I explicitly already told someone that was heretical technology, and that I
I was
would
gonna
shoot
try and
them.
sell it to get more funds.
That's
Actually, I lied.
worse.
I wasn't gonna sell it. I was gonna give it back to the fucking other dude.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I just want to comment. Right now that you're discussing this, you're assuming a lot about what your character knows.
That
We're supposed
is
to be.
That is
fair.
true.
We're not.
So,
We're
Yeah,
supposed
no.
to be ignorant to the world at large.
Gene Stealers, most guardsmen knows about because they are actually have posters against them.
Yeah, but
Because
The
yeah.
Tau would be the one that I was assuming much about.
but it
Yeah.
doesn't
Yeah.
mean you know how they operate.
Could I make it in
So.
Forbidden Lore Inquisition to see
No.
how they operate?
Now, Toast, you apparently got training in this. Slade, you could have been a biologist, Adeptus Mechanicus, but
I mean, I definitely would have. I would think I would know about gene stealers. I probably wouldn't know
Most knew
about how
about-
they
yeah.
operate, but I would definitely know about them.
you would
Most know about Gene Stealers, so.
most. Yeah, gene stealers especially, you would probably be briefed on what to look for and what to report. You
Yeah.
probably wouldn't know what they are. You wouldn't know they were gene stealers or how they operate. Just if you see this, tell.
I can actually bring up the fucking poster if you want.
Gene
Sure,
stealers.
send it my way.
I was gonna open up. Where the fuck is it? It is. I'm gonna just find a web page because it is the regional regimental standard or something. There it is.
That's the other thing. What order am I even a part of?
a
You
good question.
are Adeptus Mechanicus. You're not part of Order.
Oh,
You can probably assume you're just a disciple. You've barely gotten into it. You probably have like 20, 30 years, but you haven't done enough to get deeper in. Adeptus Mechanicus live for hundreds and hundreds of years. It takes a long time for you
Not
get
really.
trustworthy enough.
Only one of them lives for long. It's a it's a crow. Oh Jesus!
yeah. I just have
Yeah.
to. I just have to start building up my augments. Get heart, lungs, agitators.
Just scrolling down here because I know it is. It was posted last year sometime.
You need to get more robo bits.
Exactly.
Before Ozzy's character does get to head out for town, I'm going to
It's
ask
an
him
hour
to
of me sitting
stop.
there.
Yeah,
I'm
Yeah.
sitting there repairing my armor inside the base for an hour before I even do that.
yes. And I'm telling your character to stand by on what I requisitioned.
So don't
Might
get
need
what
to
you
add
requisitioned.
more to it.
That's why I'm asking now.
Yes. Give me a
Or I
moment.
guess you could.
And I
I
might
guess
give you
could
the
convict me.
might let you have the shuttle to get to town and back.
I'm taking the car. We need equipment, and the shuttle's obvious.
Yeah,
I don't mind a
well.
night ride.
Hey, how powerful is that shuttle?
Do you mean the shuttle you came in?
Yes.
It can go back to space at least 2 more times with the fuel test.
Okay. And how much can it lift?
Oh no.
It can lift up to small vehicles, not the big. It can just lift. It can lift the bus, but not high enough. If you get the point.
Okay, how fast could it push it then?
None. Just let me drive back to town. It's only a
Alrighty.
26-hour drive.
I posted one of the articles I was talking about. I'm gonna find a second one.
Oh yeah, we were supposed to do something with the flyer to give
Yes.
lower the lift just enough so the sensor array on the flyer is still able to get
Assuming
scans.
the lift is working properly.
Yeah.
Well, the fun thing is you don't need me for that anymore because you've
And
got
then,
Mr.
I guess-
Mechadendrites over there.
I guess we use
Dendrites.
camera on top.
Let me see. Oh, I do. Oh, hey, I have operate. Woohoo!
Yeah.
Oh, what's that?
Another
Operate
quick question:
surface.
does anyone
Oh,
actually
yeah.
want to join me on this escapade, or am I going it alone?
I don't think
Preferably
anybody would
someone
trust.
to watch the car.
I can do that.
I would like
There
to
you go.
take a look over the car to make
Oh,
sure
no.
they have not damaged the
Uh,
Omnissiah's will too badly.
oh, I see so many problems with this next thing I would say, but yes,
so-
take the Psyker.
Oh, God.
Just the thing, Slade.
Yeah.
It's like rusted. There's holes in the floor. But at the driver's seat, there's like a spaceship plate implanted on the floor.
I take one look at this and then I just walk back into the base.
Okay, so
And I start praying for the Omnissiah because
let me
dear
see
God.
if I got this right. There's 6 of us, right?
Yeah. Grab my
Cersei's,
back.
could I ask you to go keep an eye on those 2?
What? Heh.
What do you mean
Jesus.
all the way to town?
Keep an no, I'm sending you with Keith and oh shit, Psyker.
We didn't get the Psyker's name.
Get-
Psyker, what's your
yeah.
name?
It's Sene.
It's what?
Could you
Sene.
please spell it
Yeah,
Signa.
in text?
Fuck.
Like that?
Signe.
Okay, so Signe, Xerxes, and Keith. I'm going to send you on the requisition job.
Yes, sir.
Wasn't Signe the other female?
Yes.
Just confirming.
I just can't get a voice changer on this PC, but on my normal PC I have one now.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, road trip.
Me, Oceana, and Magnus are going to go and look into the name
So
Sorotas and see if we can find anything there of worthwhile.
Oh, by the way, send us some credits so I can actually get this shit on the black market.
It's not credits, it's thrones.
Eh,
No, it's not
Whatever the
thrones.
planet's currency is.
Yeah, it's local currency, not thrones. Thrones would be suspicious as fuck.
Could I get a general, like,
I'm not
just
exactly sure he's
a
inconspicuous.
number to use so I can figure out how much I'm sending his way?
No, the numbers and shit aren't in the game, so I would say just give him enough that you think is enough.
Yeah, I was actually just asking for a number so I know how much I have to work with ultimately.
We have enough to buy a small planet.
yeah, just give me like
Yes.
maybe 10%, and
That might
I'll
not
always
be as
spend
much
it
as you
all.
think it is.
No, it might be a fucking feudal world.
Oh yeah, you question how
Yeah.
many frag grenades are we looking at?
Okay,
Times Baker's dozen, 13.
well, hold on. And yes, if I'm asking for frag grenades, I want at least a dozen.
Okay.
Okay,
Missile
so-
launchers, one or two?
Should only need one.
Yep.
3
Last cutters?
rounds, 3 crack missiles, preferably. Frag if you can't get crack.
Yeah, and how many crack grenades? Baker's dozen as well, or?
Crack grenades would be preferable. If you're not able to get them, then a dozen frag.
So crack grenades, then frag, or do you want both?
I would half a dozen if you're able to get crack grenades. If you're not able to get crack grenades, then a dozen frag. The half a
Okay.
dozen is in addition to the dozen crack.
Okay.
And I was actually
think I
about to
understand.
ask, is there anybody else who needs something?
But if you can get me a foresight,
Preferably
If-
not heretical.
it's not heretical.
Yeah, I could need plenty.
I know it's not.
Uh,
Just
It
saying.
just so happens I don't think it would be safe to ask for it.
Yep.
It's the
Yeah.
underworld.
For me,
It's fine.
if you can get me an advanced medikit,
What if it is the
Really?
underworld that is taking over the planet?
Then we've got the great. Then we've got to get a lot of source of information, don't we?
You put a
And
little
we're
bit
making contacts.
too much trust. I think whatever underworld you're
Look,
used to dealing with is
money's-
something different.
Money rolls the economy, and in the underworld, it's key.
Yes.
It's influence as well. All right. So even if we're going for a normal routine shopping run, us walking in there flaunting this money immediately is going to be a little suspicious.
Yeah.
But I can just roll it off as I'm an arms dealer.
But also,
I've rolled this before.
if we appear to be so powerful as to be a threat to the underworld, or a competition, what's gonna get around? Even if nobody we deal with directly would do it, rumors might spread.
Oh no, a shitty bus is going to be a freaking giant cause that pain in our butt. We're fine, dude. If we were flying a fucking ship like that, pointing at the dropship into town, yeah, we'd be a threat.
Oh,
But we're
it's not
driving
the
a shitty
vehicle or
bus.
transportation I'm worried about, it's the amount of money we have.
That's
And
why I'm going to
So-
lowball them
shopping
every
list.
time. It's fine.
A maniac.
Yeah.
I'm going to just give myself an arbitrary 50 number for the units of money I have to deal out,
Okay.
if you're alright with that.
Totally up to yourself, but you keep in mind that it should be a reasonable number for what they're trying to buy too. So.
Yes, I know. I'm just giving myself an arbitrary 50 to use.
Toast,
In
you're
general.
way overthinking this.
No,
Okay.
I just
Mania-
need something so I can divvy out a general number to somebody.
The number we've been given is arbitrary plot number that is very malleable for whatever the plot needs it to be. And Maniac is saying, hey, you give them exactly how much they need. Because this is plot reasons and you don't have to think about it.
the plot protects.
Look, it's
don't
meant.
have to worry
the
about
reason
it.
I gave you that much money in the plot contents is because you should never have to worry about stringing about money.
Very well. I give him what I believe to be an adequate amount of money, plus a little bit extra in case he finds something worthwhile getting. If he spends all of it, I'm probably going to break one of his legs.
So who's going with him then?
Xerxes and
Yes.
Signe.
Okay.
And in private.
So that leaves Comatose, Slade, and Forbidden back at base then.
Actually, we're going to go
explore shit.
investigate the
shrine.
sisters' stronghold.
Okay.
In
Yeah.
private, with Volk, I like to ask. I saw what you tried to do before you got interrupted. Do I have permission to do that if it seems he's working for the enemy? Or he's trying to get us
Inform me and maybe we'll do it together.
What is the range on these wristbands?
Not far enough.
Maniac, can you confirm that?
I can confirm that those wristbands are actually even better than microbeads. They're actually from ground to planet. If there's a ship in orbit and like Slaver Vault, it can receive a signal from orbit without any issues.
So yeah, I can communicate with Can of Toast from wherever I'm going.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if it's very fucking obvious, let me know.
It is very fucking obvious whenever somebody's talking to that wrist unit because it doesn't have a volume control and it the one who's talking in the to the wrist unit has total control over the wrist unit depending on what
since we're
codes he
talking
has.
in private now, if he tells me that somebody's doing something he really shouldn't be, if I give him the order toasty toast, that means just shoot his fucking head off if it's appropriate.
No, the code word is, can you also buy some toast?
As you say toasty toast, seconds later you see the server skull coming up to you.
Toaster, back here! Toaster! I called Toaster back to me.
You know what? I'll change that. If I give the order fish,
can you buy some
you know
fish?
what to do. No.
We'll make it into something that could be.
The planet's largest export is fishing.
What's banana?
Turns out the planet actually has a very healthy banana plantation that's actually well renowned in the sector. I step up and I'm like, actually, fun you should mention bananas. The AdMech has been working on creating a new breed. It's fantastic. The planet's actually very well known for it. You should get some sometime.
As I'm waiting for everyone to arrive through my bag, how the fuck did this get back in here?
Also, Maniac, I'd like to use my third and final requisition thing to get a sniper rifle.
Okay, you know that particles on the cybernetics you can get the barrier from.
Everyone has a sniper rifle now.
Okay,
Pretty
well
much.
then maybe I'll get something else if everyone already has a sniper.
We have long lasers, not sniper rifles.
Alright, screw it. Let's get another thing.
Get a plasma cannon.
What's the purpose of a vocal implant?
Fortunately, I do not understand high gothic, so screw off.
I think the vocal implant is you don't sound mechanical anymore, and you can mimic voices.
Let's see.
Yeah, it's basically a loudspeaker in your throat. Instead of just talking in normal volume, you can basically make a noise so loud that people have to hold their ears in pain.
Okay, so...
But I'm gonna be right back. I just gotta get a drink and bathroom.
Yeah, no problem. So, what were you saying about what weapon you want, Slate?
Shoot. Okay. You know what? Sure, let's get a vocal implant.
Okay, so you're not getting a secondary weapon, so you only will have the auto gun with like 3 magazines.
Yeah, because they already have plenty of snipers, and let's be honest, my ballistic skill is not bad, but could be better. Plus, weapons aren't too hard to get a hold of, and I only have training in basic solid projectile weapons, which really limits what I can use. So I will instead take another implant.
Okay then.
I just gotta figure out which one I want. Ah. Oh wait, yeah, no, I'll just take the vocal implant. There we go.
So
Okay,
wait, are we doing requisition checks?
No, he was
Okay.
just doing his shit so we can
Okay,
continue.
so, well, we're kind of doing both. So here's what I've got written down so far for what Ozzy's character is supposed to go and try and get for us. 12 crack grenades, 6 frag grenades, advanced medica kits, missile launcher, and 3 crack missiles.
And the force sword. Force sword, no. Fuck.
I also have a las cutter here. Is that right, or
Force fucking sword.
Yeah.
I need one.
Had a las cutter there.
and I'm just not mentioning anything that I do, 'cause I
Going
don't
to
know.
assume that was what you actually wanted.
No, I believe Xerxes wanted it. Deadbringer wanted it. Someone wanted it to fucking be able to repair the base.
Fair enough. Also, I'm going to send you an extra bit of money just for demolition charges.
You want demo charges if possible. Okay.
If possible, if you can't get demo charges, landmines will work. Get me as many as you possibly can.
Gotcha. As many as I can, even if I go to $0. Gotcha.
That is the one exception to the if you go to 0, I'll break your legs.
I managed to get his 12,000 demo charges. How?
Well, you see, I got a really,
You know what?
really good.
That won't be enough.
Back. Anything I miss?
No, we're
The
just going
first
through
one.
the shopping list again.
Yeah. So, did you want a las cutter? Deadbringer?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Last
we had
time
it
I
on the
said we
list,
need a
we-
force sword.
It could be
for me.
highly useful
Yeah.
equipment.
Yes, we just weren't sure who asked for it, so that's why I was asking.
I was actually
Magnus,
having
is
that
there
Okay.
anything you would like to have?
What?
Magnus. Slade.
Yes.
Is there any equipment you would like to have that you don't have already?
Couple extra rounds of ammunition for my auto gun would not go unappreciated.
Would you like a new weapon?
shit.
Unfortunately, I'm not terribly experienced with weapons as a whole, so
Do you have training with any melee weapons?
I literally only know how to use solid projectile weapons, and that's it. Kid-
Fair
Usually,
enough.
usually you can use low-tech weapons even if you don't train in it.
I don't know.
I stick my head up and go, oh yeah, I'm writing myself down a plasma pistol. Is that fine?
Can you even use plasma?
No,
Yeah,
that
I'll
is
learn.
not fine.
You don't want me to get a plasma pistol.
You will die.
Get a rifle, not a pistol.
Plasma
Yeah, what-
rifle? Okay.
If you can do it, get it.
And a force
Sweet.
sword.
I'm not going to let you use it, though.
You'll let the
Hey,
admech
you never
take
know
care.
when we need to bend through armor.
While I agree that plasma would be incredibly useful, it's also an incredibly difficult to make technology. I am doubtful
Yes.
to find it, and it
I
won't,
highly doubt he can get it as well.
and it
And if he does,
it is a high attention item. If we go
Hey.
into
I know.
it, I think people might
Deadbringer, what's your character's name again?
success.
Xerxes? Okay.
It's
surprised he
whatever
doesn't
you
figure what I'm
pronounce it
doing
as.
yet.
Yes, I'm
Xerxes?
gonna say skip the fucking shopping list now. You have gone through it like several times now. So I would
Yeah.
say that we can leave the shopping guys to themselves because they're gonna be in a vehicle for over a day.
26
gonna-
Yeah.
hours.
So I'm gonna say we're gonna follow Forbidden, Canatoast, and Slade as they travel with the pilot towards the Sororitas monastery.
Maniac. How far away are these cities or parts of the cities from each other?
From where you are to the main hive construction site, it is 23 hours approximately by road.
Yes, but I'm thinking we're going to two different locations. How far are we away in vehicle and in shuttle speed?
To what now are you referring to?
If we have to just pack up everything and go and help Toast, how long would it take us?
You will be 8 hours away from Toast and the others.
And for them to pack up everything and rush to us to help?
Less than an hour.
Okay.
Okay, as I was saying, Canatoast, Slade, Forbidden, you start your travels with you start your travel with the shuttle. The pilot is still going like nipple earth, like inches above the ground and the lakes every time he runs over one.
I'm actually going to go up there and sit with him.
He acknowledges your presence, but keeps his concentration on his flying.
Yes, I'm actually watching him do it.
I would say, like, he has a. If you were to compare it to a character, I would say he has a very high. I think it's agility that uses for flying.
It would be operate aeronautica, and yes, it would be agility, which I have known.
He has a very high agility and a very high. He has the maxed in that skill, if I say it like that. So it's almost impossible for him to fail.
God damn it, Deadbringer!
What?
Deadbringer keeps sending me shit.
It's the first one today.
Yeah, I know it's the first one today, but goddamn.
I don't know why you don't trust me.
Yes.
It's not that. Okay, I don't trust you because you're a psyker.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, not gonna sugarcoat it. You're a psyker. I just don't trust psykers. I'm a guardsman. God damn it.
Deadbringer, I hope you record this because apparently I changed scene in the middle of it, so I didn't record most of it. I think.
You would have audio still, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I would have the audio,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Like, video isn't really important. Yeah, I have it. Everything. Unless Shadowplay fucks up.
No, it's I'm apparently pressed a button that changed the scene without me knowing, so I'm gonna delete the other scene so that doesn't happen again.
I'm sorry, what?
Streaming and such.
No,
I
it's
think you clicked the link.
I'm locally recorded, so I pressed the numpad keys, so switch over to scene 2.
No, I think Slade might have
No,
clicked the link.
yeah, I clicked the link.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what he sent me.
That brings in the food.
You know what? Okay, I'm just gonna just gonna.
I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be
Nickelodeon
ketchup.
slime. What the fuck?
I'm pretty sure that's supposed to just be ketchup, but
Yeah.
I'm probably wrong.
It's just green ketchup.
It's supposed to be Nickelodeon slime themed ketchup.
Why would you even want it though?
Because fucking kids are stupid.
I'm not going to disagree with that, but their parents should be smart enough to stop them from doing it.
But then
Yeah,
the kids
yeah,
make
fuck
noises. But yeah,
Fuck it. Yes, as I was saying, you took the shuttle to the monastery.
Spartus, yeah.
Yes, you get no signal when you try to hail them for approach.
wait.
Floyd,
I
continue in, but cautiously.
As you
Hey,
approach,
actually, hold on.
Did you actually say you went
And,
in, obviously? I would have assumed you
Slade.
went undercover.
I'm not operating under standard inquisitorial orders. Secondly, Slade, Magnus.
Yes. Yes.
I'm going to actually get you on the scanners,
Okay.
since you should be good with them.
I
It's
mean,
a tech
of
use
course.
skill, so.
Yeah,
I've
tech
only been
use.
training for the past long time.
For the past
I mean,
long
if you prove to be if you actually prove to be incompetent with tech use, I'm going to question everything I've been taught.
Let's
Like,
see,
you would
that's
dishonor the
intelligence.
Adeptus
Okay,
Mechanicus as a whole.
Here's the good
Pretty
news.
much.
I believe my auger array gives me a bonus to tech use.
It does.
So you're going to scan
no.
the
Gives
scanner
me-
so you can better scan.
Not your auger array, but your utility mechadendrite should.
There you go. Mechadendrite gives me a +10 to tech use.
Then you have the
Can-
monotask server skull too.
Yes, and that would give me what, another +10?
I think so.
So that'd bring me up to 58 intelligence effectively on tech uses.
Good, you have at least a 50% chance to prove me wrong.
And we both know how good I can roll.
And it
Yes,
depends on difficulty.
you're starting to approach the monastery at this time. Do you want to start scanning then, Slade, or?
Yeah,
I've had him
here
in
we go.
scanning since we took off. Just
Alright,
for
so
anything.
first one is 34, so that's 2 degrees of success.
As you approach the monastery itself, you notice that there is a lot of, according to the scanners, decaying biological matter surrounding the monasteries in neatly stacked rows.
Volk, I would like to inform you there appear to be piles of bodies. Well, very organized piles of bodies.
Yeah, anything living.
That's a big fat no.
There is living. It's just
Oh,
that
wait.
you can't pick it up with your scanners, unfortunately.
No. So I don't know that there's anything living
Yeah.
right now. Okay.
The biological matters of the bodies are blocking your scanners from picking up anything specific.
Unfortunately, there are too many dead bodies. I cannot tell if something's alive amongst it all.
I poke my hand through the cockpit and I say, "Did you say everyone was dead?"
Hey, does this thing
Certainly
have
appears so.
thermals?
Do we have thermals?
Not from this distance, you're a couple of kilometers out.
Yeah,
Not
you
at
don't
this
even
distance. We'll have to get much closer before I can activate
Alright.
thermals.
Well, as we get closer, I want you to keep scanning and perhaps do a more thorough and more penetrating scan.
Is there a particular area you'd like me to-
James looks up to you and asks, so do you still want me to head straight towards the monastery then?
Take the most subtle route you can find and we'll keep approaching it.
Is there a
Okay.
particular area you would prefer me to scan? I can focus the scans, but unless you have something
The
in
landing
mind.
pad would be the best place to focus, but
Alright.
I want you to scan for both living things and things that might shoot us down when we get too close.
Okay, so I'll run a scan for, turrets and aircraft defense grids first. You gotta be kidding. I'm gonna re-roll that because that's actually a very important roll.
So, fate?
Yep, fate. There
Yes.
we go.
you almost
13.
had 93.
That's 4 degrees of success, I believe.
Yes. You notice there at the landing pad itself, there are localized air defense platforms and some orbital platforms that are aimed towards space and not ground.
Okay, I will.
And there is also what looks to be a large not interplanetary, but the planetary shuttle parked on the platform itself.
Okay, I'm gonna pass all this information along to Volk and the pilot.
Floyd, your thoughts?
Yes.
Can I do a quick lore check?
Actually,
Because
yes.
Because
Sorry.
it's one of the it's one of the freaking monasteries of my own
Yeah,
my own goddamn
to
faction.
be honest, I sort of forgot you were with us.
Yeah, I've been talking to you for like 5 minutes, but
Yeah, I'm sorry. Like, I'm actually in character, and my character just literally tuned you out and just laser focused on the stuff that's in front of her.
I literally tap on your shoulder and be like, "Hey, this is like one of the monasteries of my order." So can I roll?
You can roll a knowledge, Jeff.
It's intelligence, correct?
Yes.
And then Ken also wanted Floyd's thoughts
I
on
rolled
what...
8. I have 5 degrees of success
Wow.
without any bonus. And if I have any
You have
bonus,
4
it's even
degrees of success without any bonus.
more. Why? I thought...
Because you have 50 intelligence. You can't get the 5th one without it being 1.
Oh, I thought it was in report with the 10s. Okay.
Nope.
Yes,
5
I
degrees
do.
of success. According to you, it's very unusual for a monastic facility from your ecclesiarchy for not even responding to an automatic hail or anything like that.
Yeah.
And it's been
That's-
quiet ever since you came to
Yeah,
the planet, despite you both
Yeah,
sending
no,
a
but-
message in the beginning, sending one when you get there, and now you hailing
That
them
was
as you
basically
approach.
it. I
Floyd?
was more on defenses and systems we usually have. Like,
There,
what are the protocols for the systems?
It
Do we
is more or
fire
less.
on
It's
everything?
more or less a miniature hive. It's more or less it's a fortress monastery if you get the point. For sister battle instead of space marines.
No, yeah, but I mean, are the defenses like automated? Do they fire at everything that approaches?
They're either manned by fanatics or by automatic servitors.
Okay. I tap on your shoulder and I say, hey, this is usually a heavily fortified location. There's a ton of defenses everywhere, and if they're not responding to hails and you're not being identified as an ally, if any of those defenses are still manned, they will fire everything they have at you.
If they're manned by
Roger
servitors,
that.
they're
I
manned,
might
they're
need
not-
to send codes to shut them down, though I would
Hold
not
on,
hold your breath
first.
on that.
They're manned by fanatics or servitors.
Silence, please. Floyd, you're the pilot. What do you think of the current situation?
He states that he's quite uncomfortable that they have not received any landing instructions or anything from the position, and that since the AdMech guy just stated that there were dead bodies all over the place outside, he is very unsure that he even wants to approach it.
I also mentioned the orbital
Roger
shuttle
that.
that is currently on the landing pad.
He can hover above it. He has no issue with that. It's just that he don't want to approach it with all the dead bodies that we picked up on the scanners.
Floyd, keep us out of the turret's maximum range,
You know, we've been in them for the last couple of hours, right?
and we still haven't been even shot at.
Well,
Or
it could,
orbital cannons could be quite hard to hit a small shuttle with, you know.
Yes, but
And the AA batteries in the ground.
I think he was talking about the AAA.
yeah, I meant specifically the AAA.
Oh, the AAA, yeah, we've been in the range for like last 10 minutes.
They
If
haven't
that-
shot at us
Pull
now.
back to the outer parts of their maximum range then for now.
He takes up more or less does some speed calculations on the ship's computer and just turns back to you and says, "You know that's gonna take you at least half a day to walk to the fucking monastery if I do that."
I'm not asking for you to land at that range. I'm asking for you to keep at that range.
Okay
'Cause
then.
I want Magnus here to do a lot of scans on that shuttle as best as he can from this range, and see if he can get access to any of the servitors there.
Alright, I will begin with scans since that'll be the easier part, but don't expect any miracles.
I expect nothing at this point.
Okay, that would be 1 degree of success.
Jesus, how many bonuses do you have?
Well,
A lot.
my intelligence
Is
is
it
38,
60?
and I get effectively a plus 20 due to my Mechadendrite and my Zero Skull for tech uses. Which puts me up at 58 intelligence when doing tech use. And by the way, I'd like to mention, I'm only trained in tech use.
Yes, duly noted.
I can get much better.
As you scan the shuttle,
Yep.
you notice that you don't get any signals, and there comes up a symbol, Order Redicus, Inquisitorial rank or above, to access.
Volk? Scanners now.
Are we agents of the Order Hereticus?
Yes, you are. But
Do I have
it says
permission?
rank of Inquisitor or Lord Inquisitor.
Floyd, have you ever worked with our Inquisitor before?
Yeah.
Would she have any problems with me just overriding this now?
Depends on what the answers are afterwards, but I don't think so.
Authorize it. I'll look at it.
So you need to roll a security check then.
Me or Slade?
I would say you.
Does he get help
I'm asking
inside?
Slade to authorize it.
He can't authorize it since he's not even part of the.
Okay.
Yeah,
Alright.
I'm not even Inquisition technically,
Fuck's sake.
and I'm not even trained in security protocols.
Well,
Oh,
that's a fail.
almost.
Almost, though.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's a big no.
Would it not be better to contact the Inquisitor that you were speaking to earlier
Yeah,
and have
I
them
know.
authorize it?
Look, I've been trying to keep comms down to her as minimal as possible.
I think this is a case when there's a secondary missing Inquisitor who may or may not be known that it's a bit more important. Forgive me if I seem out of line,
Yeah,
but
plus-
I do have an attachment to
Floyd?
living.
Last point.
First-
It's
Floyd, can you put something solid between us and that monastery?
He does a quick scan of the surroundings and points towards a low hill that he starts veering towards.
Yeah, put us behind that. As soon as we're behind it, let me know and I'll talk to the Inquisitor about this.
After 5 minutes, you get into behind the hill, and he slows the ship down so you can stay in behind the cover.
I would like to. Am I able to pick up any signals from the aircraft fences that I could manipulate?
No, they look
Okay.
to be on either passive mode or turned off.
Yeah. Well, good news is either the defenses are off or they're in passive mode, which means they shouldn't shoot us down.
which isn't normal. This thing is supposed to be on alert 24/7.
No, they're actually
All
on
right.
passive until they get the alert.
Yeah, I know,
from
but
the
there should be
orbitals
at
off.
least something questioning us as to why we're here. There should be some
Yeah.
response. Like,
So, I am going to contact the Inquisitor as fast.
Get the hold of the Inquisitor
And, while I'm trying to get hold of her, I'm tapping the cog boy to tell him to keep an eye out for people trying to pry in on this conversation.
Okay. Would that be a tech use or security?
that would be a security to encrypt the messages.
I have no security.
You can
yeah,
try.
but
Better than me, though.
this is an inquisitorial shuttle and comms device. If
So
someone can
I'm
track
gonna
Doesn't matter.
I'm gonna say it like this. It's gonna be an easy difficulty for you to roll.
Okay. So that would effectively give me what, a +10 since it's a -20 from
Yeah,
not trained?
effectively.
So +10, so that'd give me 40 intelligence for that. I'm a god.
Yeah.
I'm a god.
quantum
You managed
encryption
to encrypt-
activated.
Holy shit.
You get more or less an encryption notification that the comms has been encrypted.
I'm gonna be like, yeah, we're good.
Good.
Be a full-blown tech priest at this point.
And once the Inquisitor actually gets back to me,
Yeah, the Inquisitor. You get a hold of the Inquisitor after 10 minutes, and she asks you, "This is too soon. I hope you have found something that's interesting."
do you have any idea whether there are any other Inquisitors on this planet at the moment?
No, why do you ask? I have no.
Because there's an Inquisitorial Hereticus shuttle at the
No,
monastery.
no, you misinterpreted what I said then. I said that he didn't get any scans because it was instantly classified by Order Hereticus.
Yes.
Okay.
My brain kind of jumped a step there.
Yeah, I thought it was an Order
So-
of Hereticus shuttle as well.
Yeah. Inquisitor, we have a shuttle at the monastery that's being blocked by Order Hereticus inquisitorial seals, and I am not able to get past them.
You should probably
Would it be
also mention.
possible for me to see them without anybody else seeing them?
What does it require from you to actually see the information?
It requires a Inquisitor or a Lord Inquisitor
Authorization
to
codes.
release this information.
She does some things on what looks to be a small PDA, and you get a temporary permission slip from her to access the scans, if you get my point.
Thank you, Inquisitor. If you would stay on the line,
Yeah. Okay.
I'm going to do a quick glance at what I'm looking at first to see how bad it is.
Are we even still within range to where I could pull it back up, the scans?
You need to get out from cover to pull the scans up again, unfortunately.
Okay.
You should probably mention, Slade, that we haven't been challenged and that the defenses haven't fired. That means that
I'm
something is
leaving-
very wrong.
Look, here, I'm leaving that to I
Floyd,
presume is the interrogator.
hey Floyd, would it be
Yeah.
possible for you to get into such a position that we would not be in direct line of fire and still could do
Volk,
direct scans?
I will take this moment. I will need a clear line of sight.
Yeah, the scanning equipment is below the ship, so
We're gonna have
worst
to be
case
above
scenario,
it.
worst case scenario, I have to show the whole ship. Best case scenario, I can turn the ship upside down, but that means that you have to strap in.
I would rather not spend time upside down.
Floyd, how good are you at flying upside down?
Better than most.
That's not a very good. That's not very encouraging.
That is not encouraging. Floyd,
look,
how good are you at avoiding shots?
Better than most, I think. I haven't really tried.
Plus, I raise
Look,
my hand and I say, if the defenses are in passive mode, they are going to need a few seconds to boot up, lock us down, and fire. Especially if you're not getting hit by active sensors. It's going to take a while for everything to power
Exactly,
up.
they're all passive, and at the moment they try locking onto us, I will know.
Yes.
That should be more than plenty of time to perform evasive maneuvers. And plus,
Floyd,
making these checks is much
Yes.
easier if I can actually do it
Yes.
upright.
Floyd, can you get us into a position where there is cover close by for the shuttle that we could have direct line of sight on the aforementioned shuttle?
Yes, he does some things on the controls and slides the ship sideways, more or less. So you just slides out from the side of the hill that's covering you.
Will this be sufficient?
Am I able to pick up the scans again?
You can roll and see if you pick up the scans.
Here we go. Back to 50.
Please fucking roll well.
Oh.
A 10 or 18. So yeah, that would be very well. That'd be 3 out of 58.
Yeah,
Is that five for you?
I'm gonna give it to him. He managed to get the scans back.
I got him.
You
Alright.
see that the scans reveal Alvinus pattern Dreadclaw.
What?
Am I the
think
only
it's-
one seeing this? Because I did require or ask for that.
I'm not. What
You
did
and
he say?
Slade are only ones who see this this time. The scans show that the shuttle itself is an Alvinus pattern Dreadclaw.
I have no idea what this is.
And
Would I know what
Elven pattern red cloth, I think is what I'm hearing.
Alvinus pattern Dreadclaw? What I heard.
Elven
He's
is
not a
pattern
brain
Dreadclaw.
mate.
Yeah. It might be better if Maniac types it out in chat.
Yeah. Good old Warhammer.
It's barely understandable in proper English.
Yeah.
It's a drop pod.
Okay, Anvilus pattern
Elvenus
dress. Okay.
Dreadclaw.
A Dreadclaw is a chaos drop pod.
Oh.
Okay, yeah. I'm glad I kept the Inquisitor on the line this long. Elvenus pattern Dreadclaw, Inquisitor.
Okay, we haven't seen those since the Great Crusades. We stopped using them back then.
Yeah, who else uses them?
Is it sure it says Alvinus pattern, or does it say it's a modification of an Alvinus pattern?
Inquisitor, this is Tech Priest Magnus Leonis. I can confirm that it says Anvilus pattern Dreadclaw.
I would have you roll one more time for the tech use for sensors, just to see if you can get modifications on it, or if it's just a bog standard one.
33. And a 58.
You pick up several modifications to this stuff that you can't really place anywhere within the Ad Mechanicum's roster.
And I can also say with some certainty that there are multiple modifications, none of which registered with the AdMech's approved list of modifications for this pattern Dreadclaw.
It might also help to mention that we got on scanners multiple organized rows of dead bodies outside the monastery.
Not just rows, we're talking piles stacked high.
Yeah.
And that the defenses, we haven't been challenged, nor have been scanned, like nothing.
The defenses also appear to be either shut down or have been forced into a passive mode.
The Inquisitor looks kind of bothered by what all you're telling her, and she brings up her data slate and instantly terminates the call.
Okay, let's
Anyone
go pick up
else
the rest of
feel
our crew and get the fuck off this planet.
I was
Wait,
just
hold
about
on.
to say the same thing.
Can we just check the bodies?
I'd rather not get that close. Someone could set a proximity sensor
Hey,
on
Floyd, how
those.
close are we to the ground right now?
You're at least 2 meters off the ground.
Sister, you're free to go if you want.
Funny. No, I mean, seriously, can we check the bodies without actually... how far are the bodies from the monastery?
They are
You
built
assumed
in
I
the...
was joking.
They are... I know. The bodies themselves are piled from the walls of the monastery a kilometer to a kilometer out from the monastery walls.
Can we just get a visual contact to see what
visual.
they are? Yeah.
Hey, Floyd.
Yes.
What are the odds that was an exterminatus call she was starting to call in?
According to my instructions, no. She just she terminated the call because of disturbing news, more or less. She will probably call you back in a couple of hours.
I'm about to be
Alright.
drafted into the Inquisition, aren't I?
Yes.
Probably.
Let's get eyes on the freaking body piles then.
I will continue. Does this aircraft have like a camera that I can access?
It has
we
a
don't
long-range pick sensor. Yes, it does have.
I'm gonna activate that and see if we can't pick it up from here, so we don't have to get closer. 42 on a 58, because I presume that's another tech use.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so I'm like, before we get closer, and I pull up the picked feed.
You managed to get a picture of some of the bodies in the pile, which is a mixture of Ecclesiarchy, Ad Ministorum, Adepts Arbites, and even some AdMech.
Volk, I believe we've found our missing, well, everybody.
You don't fucking say. Any
I do
Imperial
say.
guards in there?
No.
Do I don't see any guardsmen, no. But then again, this one was a bit rushed.
I-
So I
I-
might
I-
have missed them.
You feel an ominous, like, very eerie presence coming from Volk right now.
I look over your shoulder and I say, any of my sisters in there?
Oh, a plethora.
No!
Just a few.
Oh, no.
Wait,
Hmm.
what?
What?
Yes.
What?
So, I basically I whisper, well, that explains why there were no priests at the spaceport.
Are those body piles on fire?
No.
So it's just neat piles of Admech, Administratum, Ecclesiarchy, and Arbites, right?
Yep.
Sounds bad. Really bad.
I pass all this information along. They are not on fire, and they are very organized. The piles.
We are pulling back now. This is going to take all the things I requisitioned and everybody that we have.
Does anyone else feel like it would be an appropriate time for the Astartes to show up?
I nod very strongly. Then
Yeah,
I stop and I say, I'm not exactly sure they aren't here. And
What
and
do
I
you
look
think
at
the
you.
Inquisitor is doing?
Like I stop and I say, I'm not exactly sure they aren't here, but that's not the type of Astartes we're looking for.
Maniac, do I know about the Death Watch?
It's not a hidden organization within the
Only the
Inquisition,
Grey
so-
Knights are.
Okay.
Huh.
I'm not referring to the Death Watch. I'm referring to the fact that there's a pre-heresy drop pod of Space Marines there
I mean, oh
with
yes,
unauthorized
that's right.
modification, with unauthorized modifications.
I would agree that unless we come back, that if we're to come back, we should come back with some very heavy weaponry,
I need a melt again.
because that is.
I'm
That
gonna need a
is-
melt again.
Hey, what's the odds of me being able to contact Ozzy from here?
They have effectively exoplanetary capabilities, so you should be able to contact them easily.
Yeah.
No, not. Well, I would love to have that. We don't have anybody that can navigate it. Or a crew for it, to be honest.
A Baneblade?
12-man
I
crew.
I actually have operate ground, so
I have Operate Aeronautica, actually, so.
we could I could actually theoretically
Drive
Run
it,
it,
yes.
drive it.
Well, let's
Drive
not.
what?
A
Drive
what?
Baneblade.
Baneblade.
Is there a Baneblade there?
Who knows?
I-
Probably somewheres. Let's not worry about it, though. Because Ozzy's clearly not going to get access to it. I hope.
I don't think Maniac's that suicidal.
Nope.
I think he likes this campaign. But
Yes,
So-
you managed to get a hold of Ozzy, Deadbringer, and Kitten in the vehicle.
Hey, Xerxes? Tell, Keith he has permission to use everything he has to get as much explosives as he possibly can.
anti-armor
Plus the
explosives.
Anti-armor explosives.
And the force.
And a
of-
melt again. And a melt again, if possible.
And a melt gun. if
Melt
possible.
again and advanced medical.
Advanced
the
medical
two
kit
things I
takes
want.
priority at this point, honestly.
Roger that. You're asking
We're
a lot,
on our
but
way
we'll do our best.
to you right now to give you more credits to get more shit.
We'll do our best.
Yeah, you're gonna need everything we're giving you to get everything possible.
Alright, I believe that's it.
As you put
Mhm.
down the call to Deadbringer and Ozzy and Kitten, you receive a message back from the Inquisitor.
Yes, Inquisitor.
I managed to get a hold of some reinforcements for you in case it is exactly what we fear it is. We have a battle detachment of the Order of the Sacred Rose heading your way at maximum speed possible.
Yay!
God,
Roger that.
Sisters!
yeah,
Yes.
doesn't maximum
Roger that,
speed
Inquisitor.
mean ram the planet?
No, that's orc maximum speed.
I'm about to
Sometimes I
start
feel I
pushing
see
pushing
the
heads.
difference.
Roger
Uh,
that, Inquisitor.
Okay, I hope you
also,
managed to figure out what's going on there, but there you're gonna stay in orbit until you're sure it's absolutely what we think it is.
okay, also
Yeah,
I
we'll get visual confirmation with Extreme Prejudice soon.
also I said
Understood.
when I say we also found the Imperial's officials that were missing.
That's
Yeah.
good to know.
We
Yeah.
found their bodies stacked a kilometer high on the walls of the monastery.
Well, a kilometer out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
found their bodies piled up near the monastery.
We
Yes, the
discovered that
official
between our
tally
last call.
is the Arbeits, the
The
Adeptus
Ministorum
Mechanicus,
and
and
the
the
Ministorum.
Ministorum. Oh, and the Ecclesiarchs are also all there.
That's the Ministorum. The Ministorum is the Ecclesiarchy. It's the Administorum that is not being...
Administrum, yeah. That was
Yeah,
also
we have
there.
the Administorum, the Ecclesiarchy, Arbeits are all there. We have not seen any signs of the sisters, however.
Interesting. I'm gonna call you back. And
Yep.
You ever feel like the world's just about to blow up around you?
I just feel like we're gonna
I've been
need...
getting that feeling since we actually went to the monastery.
I think we're gonna need a cyclonic torpedo for this heresy.
That's fun.
I don't
Honestly,
know.
And I'm not exactly sure I'm wrong either.
Not sure you're
At a
wrong either.
character, I hope this planet doesn't turn into a cold shoulder incident.
What?
If anybody understands what that reference was, good for you.
I do not know what a...
Cold Shoulder is a planet where pretty much every fucking race in the goddamn universe is fighting for an absolute backwater
okay. I forgot
planet.
Oh yeah, you mean
Yeah.
warmer Dawn of War, essentially.
Pretty much, but yeah, no. That was totally out of character.
Like with the Dark Crusade thing, but there's like literally like 10 factions fighting over the same fucking hellhole.
Yep. Anyway, so going to continue with that credit or money drop to Aussie and them because they're going to need it.
Okay.
Because I want all the explosives that can be used at a range as possible that we have training to use, if any. And even then, after we drop that, I'm going to the local PDF to start recruiting.
I'm not exactly sure the PDF is going to be on our side.
Yeah, well,
Remember the autoguns? Someone had to attack the outpost and get the bodies there.
Yes, well, I'm sure I can be convincing enough if push comes to shove.
Just saying that the Kaiju
And
might
by
be recruiting our own enemies.
Yes, well, by charming enough, I should say intimidating enough.
No, I mean, do you really want to press heretics into service?
If it ends up being successful, I'll press civilians into service. Hell, I'll press prisoners into service. I kind of already am.
I mean,
That's
I
called
would-
recruiting guardsmen.
I would recommend contacting one of the Arch Mechanicus, and then we can just start converting everyone to servitors, and then we have a very loyal army.
Well,
And
you
I
try
believe
to do
Toaster
that
would
and
be very
see how
happy.
many you find.
Point taken. I'm sorry, Toaster, but one day we'll get you more friends.
God damn it, you fucking prick. I'll be back in just a moment, and I gotta just wash himself out.
Yes.
And so ends the adventure of Toaster, the Mechanicus, whatever. I screwed it. Screwed the pooch.
Screw the poochie.
Pretty much. Turkin. A flurkin.
Okay, so basically we went from having held up problems to suspecting the PDFs to finding what could very well be a drop pod from Chaos Space Marines. With an entire fortress monastery being taken down. Is anyone in this channel even still alive?
Negative.
No,
I'm
we're
just
alive. We were just waiting for Toast to get back, then I can continue on.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Okay. Fourth charge is quite high level stuff, so no, not this tank then.
Yeah, negative on that. Back, by the way.
Yeah, we're just waiting for Forbidden to get back, then I'm gonna continue on here.
Yep. I'm legitimately curious how many factions are vying for this planet for some unknown reason. I'm pretty sure I got a general idea out of character who's actually responsible for most of this shit, but
When the fuck hussars arrive.
Who knows when they will pop up?
Here's the thing: on a medieval world, I could actually see that happening with the orcs. They're just riding dang giant groxes, or maybe battle squigs.
As soon as Forbidden is back, I'm gonna continue.
God damn it,
Wait, what did I send you this time?
Warface.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
You're welcome.
I didn't even get past 10 seconds. Okay, never mind. The second thing you sent me is more impressive.
Okay, what's he sending you?
Give me a moment.
Jesus.
There you go.
Is it safe to open?
Yeah, it's safe to.
Oh, I literally just saw that. I was browsing
I
Reddit
came
and
back.
I literally just saw it.
What's going on?
Oh, nothing.
The table or the team speak.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
That's perfect.
What's going on?
We're gonna continue on then.
Just
Yep.
look at the link in TeamSpeak. The last one posted.
You can do it later. I'm gonna. Yeah.
Um,
We're gonna continue on. As you now.
Maniac.
Your move. Yes.
Before we arrive there, I'd like to try my luck at jailbreaking my Auspex.
Okay, roll tech use.
I'm gonna use my knowledge of cryptology to help me.
Okay.
Break
My
whatever
heresy
codes they
sensors
have.
are going off.
Don't worry, I'm not using the forbidden law version.
I mean, you're messing with technology. That's
Yes!
heretic.
You're not here. Haha.
I know.
64, that should still be a success.
Okay. If it's a success, you manage to
Let's see.
unlock the AUG spec and its memory ranks.
That's with cryptology I succeed, I believe.
Yep.
Actually, if it's a normal challenge, yeah, I succeed. If it's a +0 challenge, I just fail by 3 points.
No, it's a what's it, normal?
Yeah.
It was ordinary.
And yes, my great knowledge of codes has helped me unlock it.
Yes, you unlock the AUG spec and its memory banks.
I won't bitch at me all the time. Hurrah.
And you find thousands upon thousands of cat photos.
Oh no. The inquisitorial cat database.
Yeah. But what I was saying, as you are moving towards the hive where they are traveling to, we should just say that they're halfway there approximately.
Yeah, sounds about right.
From the hive direction, you just see what looks to be 4 distinct energy beams heading straight up into space and hitting the cruiser that transported the shuttle here.
The what?
Well, okay.
Wait, what shot what?
What?
The shuttle itself doesn't have a warp drive, so it has to be transported by a bigger ship. In this case, a cruiser that is from the local defensive fleets.
Fuck! I think
Yeah.
the orbital defenses of the monastery just fired.
That didn't come from the monastery.
Okay, then
Nope.
something
That
does not
came
fire.
from the Hive City.
So
Yeah.
let me get this straight. The hive just fired upon either the
An
sisters.
inquisitorial vessel.
It's
Oh,
it just fired on a cruiser. Yeah.
we
the
need to get
sisters
out of
aren't-
here.
Yeah.
Too bad
with-
her only way out of here just got shot.
I mean, it shot. It might still be capable.
I highly doubt it.
A cruiser against an entire orbital defense net? Yeah, no, I'm not betting on
As
the
you're
cruiser.
having these discussions, you see pieces of the prow of the ship coming into atmosphere.
I would like
Yeah.
to redact my earlier statement.
Well, as effectively acting Inquisitor at this point, I say we're going to be going into that city and killing a lot of stuff. Purging a lot of stuff. That might be the better word to use today.
I type your shoulder and say, and you...
As the ship parts enter into the atmosphere, you get an emergency data spike hitting the shuttle last thing, more or less.
Roger, what?
In there, you get a list of secret facilities with whatever they contained.
Oh. If there could be a vein bulging on a helmet, right now there would be one.
Wait, hold on.
Inquisitor?
That was a PDF ship, correct?
No.
So essentially, basically the contingency protocol just gave us the entirety of the data on their inquisitorial, basically secret locations on the planet. Is that it?
The Inquisitor just sent us all the secret locations and shit. And our job is to go get it before anybody else does.
So
We-
now
we
we,
sh-
have to secure a whole planet's worth of inquisitorial secrets by ourselves, no backup,
Against probably Chaos Space Marines.
against chaos,
At the very
possibly
least,
Tyranids, and definite traitors to the Imperium.
Also,
And
we
maybe-
might want to precise to the Inquisitor if she hasn't gotten the message from the cruiser as it was burning in the atmosphere that any reinforcement she sends better make the jump at the edge of the system and come in ready for a fight, because if anything exit
Well,
warps into the planet, it's gonna
we
be
don't
blown
have
up.
an astropath.
Does this planet even have an astropath?
It
Is
should.
It
even
probably
still
does
loyal?
somewheres, hopefully. Maybe. If it's not
But would-
already dead.
So we don't have any comms with the
Nope.
Imperium right now.
They will probably drop out and get immediately shut down unless we don't act fast.
Fuck. All right, let's do this.
No arguments, no debating. We have to get an Astropath first amongst everything else we have to do.
Astropath,
Uh,
I'll blow up the control node for this thing.
As you start sorting through what you got from the data spike, you notice that first on that list was a list of 4 Ordinatus machines from the Adeptus Mechanicus.
For what?
Ordinatus machines are more or less big ass fucking machines that have ship weapons on them. They're bigger and more fucking powerful than the fucking orbital defenses.
Jeez.
Oh, okay. That is probably going to be the first target if they want them.
There are 4 of them.
I hate my life. Wish I hadn't killed somebody. Fuck yeah, let's...
And as you reach the other's position, we're gonna end it for this week.
Yep.
You each gain 1,000 experience per session. You're gonna gain another 500 experience, slaves, so keep that in mind.
Okay, so I have an additional 5,500, you said?
You gain additional, you gain 1,500, while the rest gain 1,000.
Okay, 1,000.
Hacks!
Well, I'm leveling up right now.
Yes.
Do we do requisition checks or something? Because we never actually
You can
need
do
one.
we can do the requisition checks right now, and Slade, I recommend you spec into skills because, yeah.
Yeah.
I've already been specking into my skills, to be honest, but I'm gonna have to go full fucking combat now.
I'm gonna have to probably get my intelligence boosted one.
Yeah, just a bit.
And then I'm definitely gonna have to spec into security so I can help us out with that.
I'm gonna have to do that forbidden lore check, Maniac,
Okay.
for the freebie thingy.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, the Eldar shit, yeah.
Alright, so how much is it to boost
Nope.
intelligence?
No, I have a suspicion that it's not good enough.
Second Slade?
Hang on.
We're just gonna
How
stop
much
the
would-
recording here.
How much would it be to characteristics that it is?
If you want to do
There we go,
characteristics, it's,
intelligence. Aptitude 1, I need intelligence and knowledge. Do I have those? Ever? Yes, I do. Okay, so I have the aptitudes that I need. So, in order to bring it up...
That's characteristics, it's up here. That's the one you're looking for.
Oh, characteristics. Okay, there we go. So...
First upgrade is 100, second is 250, and third is 500.
So we'll spend... Guessing 350 would bring me up by 10, correct?
It will bring you up here by 10, yeah.
Okay. So let's go ahead and do that. We will spend... boom.
So you're increasing your intelligence by 10, you said?
Yes, which brings me up to 48, and that removes 50, so that brings me down to 250. Next up, what do we need for